water.
Shane Brown said it.
Something is in the water.
Shane Brown said it. Said the motherfuckers are different over there. Something's in the water.
Something's in the water in Greenwood, man.
Everyone's rabid.
Everyone's a
Only
rabid
Greenwood people,
animal.
though?
Rabid. What do you consider, Rand? Because
I'll
you.
tell you where you live. 'Cause
I used to live off of Farm Street, closer to Saugus, and then I was more lakeside when I moved from
Were you
that
born there?
place. Yeah.
G-Wood.
Well,
Not a
would
debate, I'm the king.
if you live on Oak Street, if you live
He
on Oak
decides
Street,
that shit.
well, so Smitty lived on Oak Street, but we went to Woodville. We didn't go to Greenwood though.
That's fine.
That still counts.
That's still in Greenwood, yeah.
That doesn't matter. That's just money.
All right, bet.
That's
It's not Greenwood.
yeah.
It's just money trying to separate us.
Yeah, legit, right?
That's all I do.
This is
Grab that mic. We're on, buddy. Let's go.
All right, yeah, let's
Thank you
dance
for
it in.
having us, dude. But thank you for coming on. I appreciate you.
Of course.
Thank
Spence. We appreciate it. We got the one, the only Spence Meehan,
you.
undefeated,
Undefeated in his
Pro
bare knuckle
fighter.
debut.
bare knuckle debut.
That's crazy.
Fucking goes out winning. I mean, I don't know where to start here, but it's been a minute since I've seen you. I hope everything's doing well. I know you said you're preparing for another fight. So what's that looking like? Like what's in the future? The near future.
So I'm just an unsigned 1-0 professional bare knuckle boxer. I'm going back and forth with the matchmakers this week, waiting to hear about the next Meehan son.
So do they like completely pick who you fight, or you have any say in that, or?
Yeah, you always have a say of who you fight. You got to sign the contract.
Okay,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like-
true.
But you're going through a promoter, right?
Yeah.
So he kinda-
the matchmakers.
the matchmakers,
regional
yeah.
matchmaker deals with the Bkfc matchmaker. The regional matchmaker will, hand you, options or a list or just one option, whatever the case is, depending on your weight class, depending
Yeah.
on who's available, what's available. You know what I mean? And like I said, I had no sanctioned amateur fights before this. I had smokers. I had exhibition fights.
Right.
And just like over the 10 years of training, just like over 1,000 rounds of live sparring, a lot of experience, but no sanctioned bouts. Just
Right.
because of fighting's a weird sport where it's like it's
Very
a
weird.
one-on-one sport.
Yeah,
So it's like if the quarterback goes down, there's a backup, and then there's another backup.
Right.
right. There's a
You know what I mean?
lot
People
lot
get
more
s-
jobs.
People get sick when they cut weight.
Yeah.
Things happen. You know what I mean? Like.
It's a fucked up industry.
You know what I mean? It's one person. If that person's mother dies like 2 days before the fight, that kid might not make it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
true.
It just is what it is. You know what I mean? Shit happens, and people wake up with the flu with 103-degree temperature.
Yeah. High stress
Yeah.
situation.
We live in New England. People get sick in the winter. Shit happens. You know what I mean? And people don't want to make that walk with 103-degree temperature. I'm no one to judge. I'm no one to whatever. But fighting's just that weird thing, kind of. It's like it doesn't happen until it happens. Like it just happened to my teammate Rico DeShula, where I was supposed to fight again in June in Mohegan. That fight fell through for whatever reason. Wasn't on my end.
Yeah.
But like shit happens, like you said.
They don't tell you.
It just
They-
falls
bro,
through.
They don't
Yeah.
tell you.
Yeah.
It's no one's business. You don't know why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Makes sense.
Poor Rico was like 3 days out from Mohegan.
And
the
he
kid
got
pulled
canceled?
out. Yeah, the kid pulled out on him.
Dude.
3 days
it's-
from the fight.
Imagine another full camp, all your family, his wife, his kids sacrificing, his weight cut.
Yeah, and how
everything, his
how
diet.
long is a camp like that?
It all depends
Usually
on
a few
when
months
you-
at least.
It all depends on when you get the call. It could be 6 weeks, could be 2 days.
True.
It could be
True.
It could be 8 weeks, 10 weeks, 12 weeks. It just depends on a million different variables. Because fighting is not like the MLB. It's not like
Yeah.
It's not like other sports. It's greasy.
Yeah,
what I
know,
mean?
that's
you have to be
true.
Like I am not a highly skilled fighter. I am very skilled. I'm like a high level amateur striker, low level pro striker. Like I'm not sitting up here saying I'm UFC level or this or that.
Even though you are.
You know, what I
People,
mean?
you
Not
heard
yet,
it here
not
first,
yet.
people. Fucking Spence Meehan. Let's go.
Not
Like,
yet.
I've been in a million fights in the street, fought in bad situations, fought for my life in lockup. You know what I mean? I've done a lot of crazy.
You have experience.
Crazy
Plenty of
rounds in my
experience.
life. I've won rounds against high level pros in the gym. I've won individual rounds like over the years. Just fighting, just training Muay Thai and kickboxing and stuff like that. Just when people are on, they're on. You know what I mean? But I'm not Jet Li, Bruce Lee. I'm not one of these top guys.
I hear you.
Bkfc picked me out of an open tryout because I'm a dog. Because they know
Point
I don't
blank
give a fuck.
period.
Win, lose, or draw.
You put on a show.
Win, lose, or draw, it doesn't fucking matter to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I shouldn't even be alive. I'm dead sober 9 years.
Living on
I have
borrowed
perspective.
time.
If I get knocked out in front of 7,000 people, I wake up the next morning, I know exactly who I am still.
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
it's
not
true.
my identity. Like, nothing's my identity outside of me besides God. That's it.
I think
know
that's a
what I mean?
good perspective to have for sure.
And
Yeah. How many people like hold so much weight into whether they win or lose?
It's not even that. How many people? It's not even about fighting. It's about how many people hold so much weight in things that are external.
Yeah, things
How
that
many
they
people?
can't
I'm
change.
a Republican. I'm a liberal. I'm a.
But who cares? It's like, who
that's-
gives a fuck?
Who gives a
That's-
fuck?
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
It's a dangerous game to play, and it's the game of the Western world. It's the game of the economy. It's the game of the ego. It's the game of the CIA and all these motherfucking people that knew exactly what they were doing to
They're
us
trying to set it
for
up.
years and years.
They're doing
What
it.
makes you feel good, right? If you're feeling guilty, if you're feeling shameful, if you're holding resentment, if you have fear of your future, what do? You go buy a new pair of sneakers to feel better about yourself because you're insecure.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
go buy a new outfit. You book
Try to
a
make
trip.
yourself feel
You
better.
go to the bar. You consume liquor. You go on DraftKings. You jack off the Pornhub. You do a million fucking
All
things
this shit.
that
Instant
continue
gratification.
the cycle of you being worthless and
Yeah.
valueless and stop your progression and involvement as a man and a woman. It doesn't matter what the deal is. So, like, if I was to lose a fight
It's what
Yeah.
society
on
wants.
TV,
It's not that
how could I
serious.
complain
Yeah.
when there's kids all around the world looking for their parents that are underneath rubble from our bombs?
Yeah.
Bro,
So true.
I mean,
No.
come on.
We've,
like,
we've, we've talked about this. We've talked about this.
of course.
Shit going on in the world right now is fucked up.
It's insane.
And
not right.
It's honestly, it starts with fucking the
We
U.S.
can get into it.
Money.
We can get into it because I just saw recently.
We don't have to, but
No,
we
we
can.
don't, we don't have to, but
Like,
we
I
can't.
love
Trust me,
fighting
time-
more than anybody. I love
Yes.
But what's important to me and what will always be important to me is because, like I said, by the grace of God, I got another life. I got
That's huge.
another chance at life.
Second chance.
I
shit.
got the capability to love people, to be honest with people, to actually not to be a benefit in whoever comes into my life. Whether they like me, whether they don't like me, whether they judge me, whether they don't judge me, whether they're my friend or not my friend, whether they stay in my life forever or they stay in my life for a day.
You show up for
They
people.
might not even know it at that time, but they're going to get something from me.
I like that.
They're going to get something
100%.
from me that's going to benefit them maybe in a year. Oh, Spence said that one day. Oh, yeah. Because I don't walk around talking about bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't waste time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cause I don't. It's not
Time
an
is
option.
time is valuable.
The live crowd.
Time is valuable. No, I appreciate that perspective because clearly you went through some demons to figure that out, and I think we all kind of experienced that. And it's like Ty put me on this wave that we all just try to be 1% better every day. That ultimately it's just you in the mirror that you're trying to beat. It has nothing to do with anyone else. Like you said, external factors. It's just you and you. And if you're not,
That's all it comes
if you're
down
not,
to.
if you're not changing, you're not evolving, then like you're just staying
You're
stuck.
gonna die.
The
You're
problem,
stuck.
Exactly what you just said. Life is about progression,
Yes.
but our system in the Western world, not just America, the whole Western society.
Oh yeah, it's meant to keep
they
you down.
Want
they
to,
want to oppress
They want
you.
to keep you down
Yeah.
by making the delusion that you need to have perfection. You need to look a certain way, dress a certain way, be a certain way, have a certain thing, do a certain thing. When
Yes.
so really you're
They
in
prey on
that
people's
image of chasing
insecurities.
perfection, they know they're extracting that from your ego because they know you're sick.
Yes.
Like when we go to school as kids, right? Do you guys remember what the first thing ever? And our adults, our parents didn't know any better. No one knows any better.
No one did,
Yo,
yeah.
what was the first thing every motherfucking adult told you? They told you go to school and make friends. Go
Yeah.
make friends.
Yeah.
Go to college.
No one told you how to make friends with yourself first.
Yo.
No one told you. You're just going to
That's a
school
good
as a
point.
kid.
Snaps.
That's a
You're
good
going
point.
to school as a kid in a school with 400 to 500 people, I'm talking elementary. This is
Yeah,
where it
yeah.
starts.
Yeah.
My ego was created when I was 10 years old at the Greenwood School.
Right.
My whole, all the ego is a survival mechanism that lives in your conscience, and it creates a personality
From a
that protects you
developmental age.
from the outside world and the internal damage,
Yeah.
so you don't have to face it. So now, I'm literally 10 years old, and like I said, I talked about this on the last progress on the Mike and Mish show.
Shout out.
Shout out Mike and Mitch.
Shout out Mike and Mish. So,
No, you're good.
No, you're good.
so I'm at the Greenwood School,
Yeah.
and I'm a young kid, and this is where it comes from. The ego. It's not a bad thing. People walk around talking, you have a big ego. You don't even know what the fuck ego is.
True.
True.
Like, you don't even know what it is.
True.
We don't even get educated on it.
You know, you're right.
So
We
you
have
get to
no
our liberal
idea.
indoctrinated universities that twist it. You know what I mean? And complicate it to make it something
People
it's
are
not.
very indoctrinated, for
You
sure.
know what I mean? So now, people don't understand that all the ego is a survival mechanism that lives inside your conscience to protect you. But
Yes.
it lives inside your conscience, so it's so hard unless you learn to identify it.
Like awareness, yeah.
You learn to identify it. It's real.
Yeah.
It becomes real. It becomes who you are. And that's why you see
Yeah.
dudes who are in prison for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, they're
Can't let
forced
go
to
of their
wake up.
ego.
They're forced to wake up.
Yeah.
It's too late then. It's too late for these people that have crashed their cars and killed somebody. It's too late for these people. You know what I'm saying? The ego is literally your protector, and it's literally your downfall. So until you can understand, like all it is the 4S: is selfish, self-seeking, self-centered, self-absorbed. That is what the ego is. It's meant to protect you. So why is it those 4 things? Because those 4 things are the quickest way to a dopamine hit, a quickest way to an oxytocin release. Like I said, selfish, self-seeking, self-centered, self-absorbed. What's best for me now? How do I want?
What's
How do
best
I
for
want people
you?
to see me? How do I want me to see myself? How do
Yeah.
I want others to see me? Self-absorbed, only thinking about you. So I want to buy a new pair of shoes. I want to fuck that girl. I want to do that. I want to do. And all
Me,
of a
me,
sudden,
me,
you're
yeah.
building more resentment, more fear, more guilt and shame because you're not living in any type of truth. All of your actions are selfish and self-absorbed, self-seeking, and self-centered. They're not selfless. So now, you feel better right now. That's the ego's job, is to protect you. So you develop a personality to justify those actions. I am this way because of this, and the victim mentality comes in. You know what I mean? And it's just it's a never-ending snowball effect. Like I remember
It's a
being on the Greenwood
cycle.
School. I was a young kid. I wasn't a bad kid.
It's the developmental years.
I was a sweet
Those are the most
boy.
important
I was
years.
A sweet boy.
Yeah.
I come from a family of psychos.
Yeah.
Right? Sweet boy. I was a sweet kid. Overweight kid. You know what I mean? Big, strong. Didn't know who the hell I was. Again, genetics. The ego is going to protect you from everything internal. So I was 7, 8, 6, whatever, having thoughts in my bed that were bad thoughts. And I knew they were bad. And I'd be sitting in class and looking around the classroom, all these little kids paying attention and I can't. I'm sitting around going, I'm not like these kids. I'm not like
You knew
these
it at
kids.
that young of an age?
Yeah, because my whole entire bloodline is fucking fucked.
Yeah.
They're not Wakefield people.
I hear
You know
it.
what I mean?
No, I hear
They're
it.
not Wake. They're not.
I get it.
You know
for
what
sure.
I mean?
Yeah.
The Meehans are only made it to Melrose because my grandfather hit the lottery in a bar illegally. You know what I mean? In the 1960s. You know what I mean? My whole family's very, very vibrant.
Yeah.
Very,
And having to grow up and navigate in like a normal society is
But the
probably.
thing is, I thought I was just normal. I didn't even get into my
wasn't-
uncles and my cousins till I got to 12. Then they
Right.
started coming into my life, and then I was like, I want that. Yep. And then that fed the ego that was created at 10 years old, and it just snowball effect. You know what I mean? Like because the ego uses external forces to build itself. It doesn't
Yeah.
come from inside.
Right,
What comes from
right.
inside is the truth. How am I selfish, self-seeking, self-centered, self-absorbed in this situation? Doesn't matter what happens to you in this life. You play a role in it. Even if it was your ego that brought you there.
Right.
Even if you're truly a
Your
victim.
choices, yeah.
Truly a victim. Your ego's going to protect you afterwards. So what are you doing now? Are you drinking now? Are you having unprotected sex with strangers? Are you fucking... What are you doing now to escape this...
Escape, yeah.
The only way to freedom and inner peace is in here. But the
It's not
human
outside.
eyes look out here.
Yeah.
Everything's trained to look outwards. The ego's trained to say, it's my boss's fault. It's his fault. It's his fault. It's his fault.
Is
It's his
ego used in fighting? Like how does that come into play? Because I know
Yeah.
like,
It's,
if fighters have to be
different.
like
It's different for everybody because that situation, and this is coming from my coach, because the most people I fought in front of was in Miami, and that was like 100-something people. And then I go to fight in front of like
Mohegan,
on live TV, like
That's elite.
on pay-per-view. So like
big dog.
so that
shit.
was a big
That's
jump.
sick.
That's a big jump for anybody.
Yeah,
You know
for
what
sure.
I mean? So and everything I've lived through in my life, I'm like built to go for that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's all leading up to the next
But
step,
everybody,
just stepping up.
like I said, everybody's different, and everyone's in different progression in life.
Yeah.
Everybody's in different.
Different
no
levels.
matter
yeah.
what age.
I'm 32, and I could be 10 times more emotionally mature than someone who's 50. But that person's more mature than me in another area. Like it's
Yeah.
everyone's
Levels.
on their
Yeah.
own progressive journey because this country's had their way with us. This economy, this system, the
Amen.
media, the politics had their way with our brains. Since we were born.
Propaganda
The entertainment
shit.
industry. I mean, M&M's was in my brain at fucking 12.
Yeah.
I mean, we were all controlled. You know how it is. So it's like everybody's on their own journey, on
Yeah.
their own progressive journey. So it's like some fighters I know need to fight emotional. They need to be mad. They need to be angry.
Yeah.
Like they need. Some fighters are so skilled, and so they're just so
Impeccable.
calm and
Yeah.
so loose, so calm, so precise. They're just measuring distance. It's like they're not even there. They've done it
It's a chess game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
in that arena. You know what I mean? Like you guys,
They hit that flow
I don't know if you guys
state.
saw my teammate Rico fight after me.
I have
oh
not.
My, it didn't even look like a bare knuckle fight. It looked like a high level MMA fight.
He just dissected him.
Dude, it was just, whew, it was a thing of beauty.
It's an art form
That
for
shit's
sure.
no joke.
To build off kind of your question, so how important is it? Because obviously we know that ego is usually never a good thing, even though there are.
The
moments.
thing is, ego is. That's the thing is.
There are moments
I wanna just
where-
elaborate more 'cause
yeah.
this is my life. This is what I teach people. This is how I guide young men to get sober.
Yes,
through
sir.
The 12 steps. You know what I mean? Like the ego is not a negative thing.
You heard it here first, people.
The ego is not a negative thing.
Yeah.
What is negative is what's around us.
Right.
The ego is what brought us here, and then we destroyed everything.
The ego.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
The ego is what got us to this point. It's a survival mechanism. How do you think we got here? How do you think 200 years ago, 300 years ago, a man that loved his wife, because there was no Tinder, there was no that, everyone was together. You know what I mean? We were in packs.
Yes.
We were surviving. Now you got this man who loved this woman on their third child, lost her life because there's no hospitals. There's no nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How do you think he got through that and protected his kids? Ego. The ego. The ego was doing what it was supposed to do. Just like a lion. You think a
That's a good
lion's
question.
meditating after he kills a gazelle and praying for forgiveness? No, he's surviving. We
Yeah.
have the same thing, but we have a conscience. That's the difference.
Yeah.
Ego, devil, God, conscience, whatever you want.
Survival's
to call it, Allah,
different.
Akbar, whatever.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
whatever
That's the
religion
thing.
you believe in.
Religions, I feel like, for the most part, they all
They
have
blend.
the same. Yeah, they can blend. You know, they
have
have
similar
the same.
stories,
Dude, the
similar
goal for every
ideologies.
religion is the same. Inner
Exactly.
peace. Inner peace.
Inner peace.
Yeah.
Peace on the world.
Just
Whatever,
love.
whatever you
Love
can.
and
you
peace.
can't
yeah.
get peace without universal truth
Yes.
sent inwards
Right.
plus action equals peace.
So how important is it to spend a lot of alone time with yourself to find that peace?
You see that's
Is that what
it's-
you did?
Of course.
Yeah.
I was blessed enough because when I first went through the 12 steps and I received the psychic change,
Yes,
the
sir.
spiritual experience, and a relief of the obsession of using drugs and alcohol, just as promised in the Big Book, which is a Christian program.
Yep.
It has a very relatable to Buddhism, but there's nothing Christian. It's just the work. You do it.
Yeah.
Like there's no
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
going to church and dressing up and putting money in the basket. Yeah. Like no.
No, we've talked about
No,
this.
you get locked up in a goddamn attic and you dissect yourself from your conscious state to your present state of how you're a piece of shit. You turn every single thing around on you so you can see your ego for your whole entire life and realize, oh my God, my whole entire life
I've been
wasn't
selfish.
real. Wasn't
yeah.
real.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Holy
real.
shit.
I joined the Marine Corps. Wasn't real. I played football. Wasn't real. I did everything I ever done was because of selfish, self-seeking, So I was 23 and a half years old now, and I was like, oh my God, who am I? Because my
Yeah.
whole entire life came from exterior things that were
Yeah.
not coming from within me.
I hear you.
Whoa.
That's the experience. And until you locked up in an attic writing, right 8 hours a day. You can't get a job until you're done with your 4-step. Like
What were you writing?
hundreds and hundreds just turning around resentments back on myself.
Oh shit.
Turning around resentments, selfish, self-seeking, self-centered, self-absorbed. Where was I fearful? Where was I dishonest? How did my thinking fail me? My thinking ego. You know what I mean? Every resentment you've ever had, then you go to fear. and you turn around all your fear on yourself because you realize that fear is nothing but delusion.
Delusion.
It's nothing but delusion because what you fear is going to dictate your next move, which is going to eventually just bring you to that original fear.
That's a good point.
It's insane. It's insane.
That's a good
if
point.
you fear of being in a relationship, right?
Yeah.
Why do you fear of being in a relationship? I have a fear of being alone. You know, I have a fear of getting hurt. Why do you have a fear of getting hurt? Because I'm a fear of being alone.
Because it's
Like,
happened
it just
before.
goes
it's
all the
whatever
way
it is.
back.
Yeah.
To
It's a
itself.
cycle.
So you're gonna be alone if you don't or if you do.
Yeah.
It's like everyone lives in this, and they're also you have anxiety, you have trauma, you have that, you have post-traumatic. You need this pill, this pill, this pill. When you send you to this therapist that graduated from Assumption, she'll fix you. It's like God bless, but God has already done everything. God's already done everything, and we're just trying to rewrite the book and sell it for currency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking just
That's what-
absolute.
It's a little disgusting. Yeah.
They say.
I hear what you're saying.
They say we're already in heaven, but we just fuck it all up. That's it.
Literally, we have no proof
It's
of
just
afterlife.
society
There's
just
no proof
fucks
of
it up.
afterlife.
Right.
But you can have heaven on earth.
Right.
You can.
Right.
And
Right.
that's what it is, man. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, you can't have anything. And that's the difference between the ego and
Yeah.
the conscience, right? The difference between the two. It's the difference between what do you want to say, devil and God. You can say devil, Jesus, demons,
Yeah.
universe, whatever the hell
Yeah,
people
yeah.
are saying, right?
Yeah.
So if you want something, right, that's good. Like say you want a new car, right? But it's a little out of your price range. But you can get that new car. Like you can. All right. So what do you have to do? Now you have to budget out your money for the next 6 months.
Yep.
You have to say, okay, I'm eating out at this place and it's costing me an extra $10 every time I eat. You gotta budget that money, make those sacrifices, stop going out on the weekends. You know what I mean? You gotta get another credit card to utilize it, do some research, get your credit up a little bit to get that loan, to get that interest rate.
Yeah.
You gotta save. You gotta put that. Open up a separate savings account just for that down payment. That 6 months comes and you get that car. That's not something that was handed to you. You
had to work for it.
Consciously made effort, action. You were truthful with yourself. You sacrificed for it. You wanted that car for a specific, honest reason, not to get girls, not to whatever. And you're in that car. That's a different feeling when you're in that car than if Spencer's like, oh, here's 20 grand. Go get that car. Go get that car, kid Sam, your uncle or something. Yeah, fucking, here you go.
Yeah.
You're gonna fucking not give a fuck about it in 2 weeks.
Right.
You know what I mean? Anything
There's
that
value
is,
to it when you work
anything,
for it.
God is not free. God is not fucking. People walk around and say, I love God. God. It's like, do you want to know what I had to do to get him? Do you want to know what I had to do to know him? Do you know what I had to do?
I hear you.
You're putting the
God
work.
isn't fucking. That's why these religions have discipline in them. They have rules.
Right.
They have commandments, and every religion has
Devotion,
structure.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then there's people that just use religion because religion is not a problem. It's not negative. Like, it's a very sticky subject. But at the end of
Right.
the day,
Yeah.
all of religion wants the same thing, and that's inner peace for all.
I agree with
inner
that,
peace.
100%.
To get inner peace,
That's all
Yeah.
you
you
need.
have to attack yourself. There's no one. How else are you gonna get? You can't fake it. You can't
Character
take ayahuasca
assassination.
and be like, "Oh my God, I feel great." Then 4 weeks later, you've done no work on yourself after that trip, and you want to go do it again and get more fucked up. Like, but, like,
Yeah.
like, come on.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
I know exactly what you mean. We talk about this a lot. You know, the character assassination of yourself, kind of like the ego death, where you kind of come to terms with who you are. And I feel like that mainly comes when people hit this harsh moment of rock bottom.
Yep.
Do you agree with that?
I do
bottom.
agree. I do agree. I know there are people that are naturally spiritually fit.
Yeah.
I know people that are naturally good people.
Yeah.
That don't struggle with their
Like a
ego.
good moral compass.
Yeah, like I know many of people. My father's one of them. My father was born, both his brothers criminals. You know what I mean? His father's psycho, all his uncles psychos, all from Dorchester, like
That's
all
hard.
lunatic. And my father was
Right.
just.
He's just the goat.
He was just
thrust
He's
into
just
that
the goat.
situation.
He's just chosen.
Yeah.
Chosen one.
There's some people out there that just have it,
Yes.
that are just good, that just have it.
God given. Yeah.
I was born sick. You know what I mean? So, for me, and for many others out there, because let me reiterate, nobody's special. I don't give a fuck if you're worth
I
$50
agree with
billion.
that. I agree with it.
I don't give a fuck if you're homeless. I don't give a fuck who you are. No one is special.
I
Don't
agree.
care.
I agree with that.
Don't. I know it for a fact. I know it for a fact. No one out here is
No one
fucking
can, yeah,
special.
no one
I agree.
can.
Yeah, 100%.
And that's our biggest
Cheat death.
problem in the Western world is that everybody thinks they're a
special.
gift.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks they're fucking great. Everyone thinks they got the answers to save the world. Everyone thinks they and it's
Preach.
just not the truth, man.
Yeah.
Because the truth and the greatest things ever in life itself that is beautiful has already been written for us.
Right.
Yes.
We're all just playing this game of money and economy and self-image and bullshit and
Yeah.
sickness. That's all it is.
Simulation in a sense.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's the Matrix.
It
We're
is.
trying to
It's the
escape
Matrix
the
It's crazy, dude. It's crazy.
So would you
Fuck the Matrix.
would you say that there is kind of like a, I don't know if it's called a destiny, but would you say that people have their own fate kind of sealed? Or do you think you can change your
Determinism.
path?
Are you a
Yeah.
determinism?
Do you think life is deterministic?
I don't. All I know is what's in front of me, like moment to moment.
I love that answer.
And
Yeah.
all I know is
how I
that
take life.
there are kids right now in Mass General that are never gonna have sex, that are never gonna go to prom, that are never gonna fucking drive a car, that are never gonna know the love of a woman or a man if you're a girl
Do
or a boy.
anything.
They're never gonna own a home. They're never gonna experience anything. They're never gonna have victory. They're never gonna get a sack on Friday night.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it's so.
That's real.
So when you want to, that's just what I think about, man. That's just only thing. Like I think about the children in Africa right now that need
The less
vaccines,
fortunate people.
that need
Yeah.
vaccines.
Yeah.
And there are warlords running through their villages. You know what I mean? Like, and we're sitting over here in America, all having emotional hissy fits
Yes.
because we are emotional, spoiled babies as people, and we're not
First world problems.
No one's special.
Right.
We've been transformed into these creatures
Correct.
through
Indoctrinated.
the higher ups. You come assassinate me if you want. I'm ready. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I
The
mean?
higher
Like,
ups, come get us.
Don't
Like-
wish that upon us because
You
it's
know what I mean?
a
Not
real
them
thing.
two. They're good boys.
No, just all of us. Don't wish that upon anyone because
You know what
that's,
I
that's
mean?
just real as hell.
It's horrible. It's because you speak universal truth.
You
And
get,
look what
perse-
happens.
you get
They come
persecuted
for
for
you.
it.
Look what happens.
You get persecuted for it.
exactly. Because the whole entire Western world is just lost. Everyone's relying on the
I
pharmaceutical
I
lines.
talk about it heavily.
It's
It's a disgusting world when you realize that everything is based off profiteering.
profit, money.
How can I profit off everyone else's suffering?
Because you go to a third world country and you go visit them motherfuckers out in the Amazon, they don't even know what suicide is.
They don't even. Yeah.
They
They
don't
don't
even know. No one's ever committed. No one even knows what it is.
I don't know. Yeah. They've
Right,
never
that's
heard of
And
it.
So
they-
crazy.
There's still uncontacted tribes that literally use spears. They have no idea about anything.
Dude, when the people get too old, they just kill them behind their back because there's no nursing homes, no nothing.
Lenny.
Boom,
Bang.
done,
Fucking
done, painless,
Quick, painless. Yep.
done.
the way it should be.
You know what I mean?
Listen.
Well, no, yeah, nursing home,
But
money
that's my
grab.
difference between the ego, what our ego is in the Western world, and what theirs is. They're surviving.
They're
No
surviving.
one's ever killed themselves because the ego's doing its job. But then there's the happy medium, and you need a happy medium because you can't be living in 2025 killing old people.
Right.
And that's I'm just using that as an example. But now
No,
you're over here,
but-
and we got children shooting up schools every fucking week.
Yeah.
Thousands of school
fuck.
This
shootings
is
a
where
year.
we've gotten to.
It's bad.
They're shooting up weddings now.
We've been medicating children under the age of 10 years old for fucking 50 years for ADHD, this thing, and then you wonder why they grow up and they make horrible decisions. And they don't know
'Cause they're
who they are.
yeah, they're
and they don't. And
medicated.
then the bullying on top of it, the social media on top of it, everything on top of it, and you wonder why people get comfort with opposite sex and want to, chop off things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's horrible. Behind every single person is just a damaged individual that was
yeah.
left behind.
Yeah. Yeah.
People say, "What do you think about transsexuals?" I don't judge nobody. I don't care about nobody. People, look at that person.
yeah.
That person was left behind. When I was 5 years old, you could have convinced me I was anything.
Yeah.
In the fucking
Yeah.
world.
True.
I literally, my mother had to come pick me up from kindergarten because I wouldn't get off the jungle gym because I thought I was Quasimodo.
Spider-Man, yeah.
I thought I was screaming Sanctuary of the Disney because I was watching the Disney show. You know what I mean? Exterior things, screaming fucking. I wouldn't
just
get down because I
Hunchback
thought
in Notre
I was
Dame.
in a church. Hunchback in Notre Dame, walking like this.
Yeah.
My mother had to come remove me. There's something wrong with my son. You know what I mean? There's something wrong with my son.
But you're just a kid.
I was
Yeah,
on
you're just regurgitating
kid.
shit that you see.
again, but the doctors, My dad's working 12 hours a day. The doctors got to my mother. By the time I got to middle school, I was out of control, crazy, not doing homework, not paying attention, just paying attention to girls and whatever. 12 years old, 6th grade, that's when the medication started coming through the doctors. Now I'm on this, I'm on that. I'm a child, man. I'm taking all these fucking drugs.
Like Adderall?
Adderall, I'm still performing athletically to a T. Basketball, baseball, football, everything to a T.
Stud.
To a T.
Stud.
But I had no social skills.
Right.
Like, I was in middle school. I was a handsome kid. Like, I had girls who wanted to talk to me, and like, I couldn't, there was nothing. I had nothing
You were just
physically anywhere, up and down,
fucked up.
because I was on drugs as a kid. And then I was walking to school freshman year to Wakefield. I was late. And it was freshman basketball season. I'll never forget. And Freddie Marshall. And walking to Wakefield High, it's like 9 o'clock, so I'm a couple hours late. And I got in a fight with my mother, and I just took myself off all the meds. And I remember walking to school, and like I was like seeing the trees. I was like walking in a fucking cloud since I was 12.
It was just a whole
'Cause
different
you were just
outlook.
foggy.
And you wonder why kids grow up fucked up and are doing crazy shit. I was lucky enough
God.
that I was respected. I was an athlete. Girls liked me. Teachers liked me. Everybody feared me and respected me. What about the kids that don't have that?
Yeah.
That are coming out those drugs.
With
They come out those drugs
drugs.
and they're being bullied.
They're in the
They're
worst
being
situation possible.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why there is nothing I haven't been through in my life where I went through the 12 steps and I reflected my whole life where I can't identify with any single motherfucking person.
I think it's very
You know what I mean?
commendable that you think about the less fortunate people often. It seems a recurrent thing.
But that's the thing
You
we're
bring
missing in
up.
this society. I'm not perfect. Trust me, I make mistakes all the time. But the difference between me and most people is I'm aware of all my mistakes. I feel them so deeply. I know it's all
And you
my
try
fault.
better.
And I try my best to correct
Yeah.
myself. And I don't blame anyone for any fucking thing because no one did nothing. Everything's my fault.
Respect.
Everything's
Big
my fucking
respect.
fault.
Yeah,
So,
Ultimate accountability.
Because I am a human being who has received grace from God.
Yeah.
Dead sober. Coming up May 13th will be 10 years, 1 decade sober, 23 and a half years old.
Congratulations.
Big shouts. Big
know what I
shouts.
mean?
Congratulations.
So I understand that no one is perfect. No one. That's why we're so beautiful. We're born in sin. We have an
Yeah.
ego and a conscience. We're complex creatures.
Correct.
We're beautiful creatures. But the higher up, they know this. Everything
They
I'm
can
preaching.
control that
You don't think
shit.
they've been knowing it since Vietnam, dude? They're
Yeah.
playing this fucking
Since
shit.
before now.
Way
Vietnam is when
before
they turn up
Nam.
the heat, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
No,
put us
I
all in
mean-
the pressure cooker. They put us all in the, yeah.
Yeah, it's tough because we talk about this shit often, and like I hate that the fact that this is all tied politically because I don't think it ever should be like the health and well-being of people. Like you said, that like
God.
it's ultimately comes down to like children, right? Like they get vaccinated at a young age, they get put on meds at a young age, things that chemically fuck them up their whole life, and we wonder why there's so many diseases, illnesses, things that people go through in life. Well, it's because you're not taking care of yourself, you're not eating right, you're not sleeping right, you're on all these medications that just kind of mess you up. And I'm not saying that
Then they blame the guns and they made the sides and they make the Democrats and Republicans.
well,
and
that's the media.
That's all
The
it is.
media's fault in general. They keep you distracted
It's
to not
all a
worry
distraction
about. It's a distraction.
for them to have aliens.
Well, think about it like this. I'd say it to Ty all the time. They have us in a John Jones chokehold, and you're never getting out of that. You're never getting out of that. How are you? They have everything perfectly done to a T. The only thing you can do is just do the work, like you said, self-betterment, become a strong, independent human being.
Then
They can't control you.
There's also, when I went through this work pre-COVID,
Yes, sir.
so
different world.
it was
Pre-COVID.
2016 when I got sober.
That was like when the world went to shit, I feel like, or started
right
going
before-
downhill.
Right
Yeah.
before it went to shit.
Yeah.
Like, I got sober, then a year and a half later,
Everything fell apart.
boom.
She went to shit.
So thank Christ, there's so many factors like that are above my control.
Right.
Why I'm here. So like, that's the thing that people also don't understand, because if you actually really free yourself,
Yes.
and there's always gonna be, like I said, no one's perfect. Like I was more at 6 months sober than I was at 4 years.
Yeah.
Because if you don't do the work, if you don't live this work the best you can, the best of your ability, if you're going on a little like, you know, I've been single for 3 years, two and a half years.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I have fun sometimes. I'm like, what am I doing? Like no one's perfect. You know what
Yes,
I mean?
correct.
Like, no one's perfect.
Amen.
It is.
Amen.
You
know
stray
what I mean?
off the
That's
path
why there's sex
sometimes.
conduct. That's why there's all these things. You know what I mean? We live in a demonic society, right? It is.
Yes.
The more I look around, it is getting more and more demonic. It really,
skewed.
it's fucked.
So
Excuse reality.
when you
Fucking
actually go
legit
through this
demons.
work, right? And again, not perfect, never will be. But you go through this work, you can't undo it.
Correct.
It's not something
You've earned that.
you can't undo. But
Yeah.
it's also a blessing and a curse. So you can't undo it. This is you forever.
Yes.
This is you forever.
Way of life.
So
Yeah.
don't get it twisted. It's lonely being like this.
Lonely at the
But
top.
you
Because
can.
I don't find fun. Let's go here. Let's go here. No.
Yeah.
We talk about that often.
No.
There's
No.
There's
Not
nothing-
going to a concert. No.
I respect it. I
Not
respect
going to. You know what I mean? Like, I have fun by myself
Yeah.
looking out at the trees.
And just getting
Like,
Yeah.
the discipline in.
Because
yeah.
I have my own amusement park that I've built in here through the peace that God gave me. He gave me my imagination back. Your inner child. That's what connects you to Him. I am
Yeah.
like a huge, mature gladiator 5-year-old.
Yeah. I
Like,
love that idea.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
that's just what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I have 2 beautiful children that I'm so blessed that I have custody over, and everything went smoothly in that area.
Amen.
And I'm like, why? I don't like adults. I love everybody.
Yeah.
I love everyone. I don't like pretty much anybody.
But adults become bitter and
Exactly.
and hardened, callous people.
Exactly.
That's what because they lose that childish nature.
Exactly.
So you have 2 kids, right? You said
2 kids.
How
yeah.
old are they?
6 and 4, Roman and Macy. Yeah.
Oh, amazing! Congratulations. And I bet seeing life through their eyes has given you that childish
The best
behavior
is
back.
I get to give them
The things you
this.
didn't have.
I get to
Yeah.
give them this. You know what I
Education
mean?
of the mind.
My
yeah.
son walks around with the confidence that you couldn't believe.
That's the best.
You couldn't believe it. You
And
know what I
that gives
mean?
you
My
confidence.
daughter is fearless.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? She's incredible. You know what I mean? And they you can't. That's the
They
thing
see it from
that's
you.
The thing I love about kids is you can't fake nothing with kids.
Correct. Yeah.
You can't fake. They are so truth tellers.
Yeah.
Because they still have what
'Cause
we're talking about. What we lose from this society.
Yeah.
That God gave us. They still have.
They have
They
no
still
filter.
have
The
that
world
shit.
didn't get to them yet.
Yeah, they have
You
no
know what I mean?
filter.
The school system, the media, the
Yeah.
bullshit, the
Everything.
everything has its
Society.
thoughts.
That's a
So-
great point. They're real as fuck. Yeah.
So they see me. They just listen to me because of how I carry myself.
Right.
Not because of what I tell them to do. You do this because I do. You do that. No.
By
I
your-
live
your
this
actions.
Way. They see the way I walk. They see the way I talk. They see the way I do things. They just respect me because they know. They sense it. They
Energy.
You can't fake it. You can't
Yes.
fake the energy. You can't do it. They're like my little
Yes.
soldiers.
I'm
You know what I
with
mean?
you 1,000% because I've talked multiple times. Like, if I were to ever have children, I would make sure that, like, yeah, I just have them spend time with me as much as possible to, like, see your actions, see if you're really about it. So if you're a kid, right, and you're around your father or your mother and they're active, they're living healthy lifestyles, making good choices, to you, that's normal. Okay,
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
active is normal. Seeing my dad hit the bag, that's normal.
Yep.
But if you're seeing your dad, you know, playing video games all the time, eating like shit,
Yep.
that's normal to me.
Yep.
That's so it's
That's life.
you have to set an example for your children. So you saying that I think
so
is
crazy.
super important because they're just following your energy.
Exactly.
They see what you do and they okay, that's normal. And I
Exactly.
think that's more important than anything because you're teaching them how to, like you said, have confidence in themselves, not based off of like what other people think, but what they think about themselves.
For sure.
And what's more important than that?
100%.
You know what I mean?
100%.
It's how you feel about yourself. And like that's a problem that I like you said when you said make friends, like you never thought about making friends with yourself first. It's like, yeah, how do I love myself? No one's ever taught you to
Because
do
you
that.
think about the other parts of the world everywhere, like we have in America, you hear all these things like in the Western world and all this. My friend group. My friend
Yeah.
that's so true.
That's not a thing in other places.
Right.
What's a thing in other places is family and priority and responsibility and is enjoying
Discipline,
the
yeah.
free time that you've earned that's pure with the ones that you truly love.
Yep.
That's all the stuff that Every
friend
best
group.
friend I ever had growing up with was not my best friend. We were ego riders. We
I see what
justified
you're
each other's
saying.
egos. We needed each other to keep moving.
get
We
by.
needed each other. We weren't giving each other value.
Yes.
We needed each other to get to the next step.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was codependent.
Codependency.
was
Yeah, exactly what
you know
you're
what I
trying
mean?
to say. Yeah. I see
So
what you're
when I
saying.
meet someone that's actually my friend and is giving me value, and I'm giving him value in exchange,
It's not transactional,
we're-
right?
we're not even friends.
Right. I hear what
You
you're
know
saying.
what I mean? And they'll be the most important person in my life, but we don't hang out.
Yeah. Well, how?
Yeah.
Think
You
about,
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's what's the difference between being a grown, well, progressive human being and being trapped in the egotistical matrix of the Western
Yeah.
world.
I agree.
Yeah.
How many relationships out there are just transactional?
Transactional.
How like not just like romantic, but also friendship or family or
And
anything
everybody
like
thinks
that.
now.
It's fake.
But no one thinks about you're gonna fucking die alone one day. Which I don't care about.
Everyone
that.
has.
I mean,
Yeah.
That's the thing is
but-
everyone has to.
yeah.
That's like the most unifying thing,
can't-
and
yeah,
no
that's
one.
why no one's special.
No one's special,
Exactly.
right?
Like you said.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Everyone has to die one day. You have to.
Exactly.
That's one thing that we all experience, and we, I think we experience it in a weird way. Like when you go to like funerals or stuff. I don't like the idea of a funeral. I like the idea of a celebration
I
of
agree.
life.
I agree with you.
I think that everyone's super depressed, and I get it. You know, you lost someone close to you, but like there should be a celebration of life to the point like, thank God we even got to experience this person, right? Like,
Yeah.
thank God I got to be around this person. Like,
Yeah.
that's how I like just putting a better energy on it. You know what I mean?
No, I agree.
It's typical American way.
The
what I
Western
mean?
Western society. It's so funny because
it's a good money maker. Death pays a lot.
Good money
nice
maker.
A lot of
jacket,
money.
fucking 20 racks.
Yeah. No,
Isn't
it's
that-
legit.
Isn't
It's
that
no joke.
You know what I
crazy?
mean, I just throw me in a fridge and throw me off the fucking Tobin.
Legit, just put me in the ashes and then just,
have a peaceful riot.
Yeah.
Peaceful.
the way I see it is, I want to be cremated and put in a bottle
Yeah.
and put that bottle in the ocean and
Yeah,
where I sail is where I sail.
for
I
sure.
like that.
You know what I mean? That's
For
how I
sure.
look at it. And like, because realistically, I know you're a spiritual person, so realistically, this meat body that we have is not us, right? You would
There's
say
meat casting.
this meat
The
casting.
carcass?
The carcass, right? The carcass. But this isn't you, right? What you say is you is your spirit, your mental, your energy, right?
Mind, body, spirit, 3 components to a human being.
Correct, right? And we were just talking about how like we don't even understand the brain at all.
No.
Scientists try to do any research, we still don't understand
And that's
shit.
why it's mind, body, spirit.
Right.
Because people go and chase God when it's time to chase God.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
People go
When it's too
people-
late.
People go to the gym
Yeah. When it's too late.
to feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I hear
You know
what
what I
you're
mean?
saying.
To look good,
Ease the
get
blow.
attention, pose, whatever.
Yeah.
And it is what it is.
As ego.
But it's
Coming
all
back.
gonna come back to you. It's all gonna come back to you. Trust me.
Karma.
Over 9 years without a substance in my body, I've been in this conscious state for everything I've been through in 9 years. 2 children, divorce, leaving my home. You know what I mean? You name it.
Just been through it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't. If you don't understand how to fix your own mind, which it's been laid out.
Yeah.
The religion laid it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Plenty of things, yeah.
It's all on you.
Yes.
Selfish, self-seeking, self-absorbed, self-centered, fearful, dishonest, sex conduct. You are the problem. Even
Yes.
if you're truly a victim,
Yes.
your ego's gonna come into play and take over to protect you. And you have to be able to identify it, stop it, make the changes, and move forward. Like or you can go the other route, where our society wants you to go, which is the pharmaceutical lines, the therapy.
The drug route, yeah.
They're pushing you to go that route.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
You know,
They're
they
ho- they're
want you to
hoping.
fall
Because
down.
they're
that.
praying.
People rate their group therapy and all this stuff. No one gives a fuck about what you went through. What are we gonna do
Yeah.
to
Now.
free you?
Right, exactly.
Because mind, body, spirit, if your mind is at peace and you're free,
Yep.
your body and your spirit are automatic. You don't have to go looking for God because you're the one that's lost, not God. God's not fucking lost.
Right, right.
The universe, energy, Allah, Buddha, whatever the fuck,
Right.
they're not lost.
Right.
You're fucking fucked because
Correct.
the society's fucked. Like, you're
Yes,
like,
yes.
it is what it is.
And I like the idea of the ultimate accountability that you said it's all on you, because at the end of the day, you know, fuck whatever circumstance you're in, it's meritocracy at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It's all based on your choices, your decisions. You can't fake input versus output.
No.
You only get out what you put in.
Yep.
That shit you can't cheat life.
Yep.
Life knows if you did the work or not. So to know that, like you said, even if you're a victim, it's still all on you. No one gives a fuck. I hate to say it, but
no one
because
cares.
it's not me
It's
that's
a harsh
saying it.
truth,
The
though.
universe is gonna do it.
correct.
It's gonna do it. It's gonna take you.
Yes.
It's gonna take you away from everyone that loves you, everything that loves you, this earth,
And
your
won't give a
life, your
fuck.
mind, body, spirit. Your ego is gonna protect you no matter what the cost, and you're gonna drown from it in a cycle.
Yeah.
You're gonna drown.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be.
You want to swim?
When I see someone that's actually a victim, I want to cry, man. It's
Yeah.
fucking horrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
But at the end of the day, everything that is worth anything is tough. It's raw. It's truthful. It takes action. There is nothing in this life that is worth anything that came easy.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Would you?
Nothing.
That's
But
what
you want
gives it
easy.
value.
You want easy. Go
Yeah.
sit on the couch and smoke a blunt. Go on DraftKings. Go jack your dick off the porn up.
Yeah.
Like, that's easy. The devil's got you. Your ego's got you.
Yeah.
You want the easy route? Take it. Take it.
Yeah.
But please, I'm telling you, like
There's nothing. There's no merit there.
There's no end game.
Yeah.
There's no end
There's
game.
no end
There's
game.
no
There's
end
no
game. Look at every
value from
rapper.
that.
Every rapper we've ever grown up with, they're all fucking preaching God now.
Or-
They're
yeah.
all fucking. Oh, it's funny. We grew up with these people. We grew up with people out of that, and they're all
Or-
preaching the
or
same
dead.
shit. That money don't mean nothing. All this
Yes.
stuff. Like, it's just.
Once you get it, it's just
It is what it is,
it's
man.
nothing.
Yeah.
It is what it is. If I can't wake up in the morning and look my kids in the face and be so grateful that I have to hold back tears that they're next to me, I don't want money. I don't want nothing. You know what I mean?
Can't beat
That's
that.
powerful.
No.
That's powerful shit right there.
Oh, man.
And like to hear all this being said, it's like this is way more of a battle than any type of bare knuckle bout. It seems like, right?
Yeah.
Like, how do you compare
Dude,
the
I mean,
me-
you
the
saw-
mental
you saw
war
fight,
versus the
poor
physical
kid,
war?
Grady Wall, tough kid, poor kid, super nice kid.
Yep.
You know what I mean? He threw that punch and I blocked it and it hyperextended and popped out his shoulder.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's just good block technique.
Yeah, no, it was a good block. And then, I charged in and he fell and he quit or whatever. He couldn't compete because his shoulder was out of place.
Yeah. Yeah.
So me, 22 seconds in, after all the sacrifice, all the training, when you're a man, you predict every scenario in the future.
Yeah. You
so
plan.
Your
Yeah.
ego can't get you.
Yeah.
Your ego can't get you.
You
Right?
plan for
But
every
there's
contingency.
always a test from the big fella, dude, to see if you can get to the next level.
Okay.
So I predict.
I see what you're saying.
I put myself in this scenario, getting knocked out, knocking him out. Doctor stopping it because my face is too bloody. Doctor stopping it because his face is too bloody. Disqualifications. I did every fucking
every contingency,
fucking
yeah.
possible. But not
not that scenario.
Right.
Not
Right.
that one.
Yeah.
So I encaved my own face and cut myself wide open. Right
Yeah.
there. That's what the ego is. And that, in my divorce, that was used in court against me. Luckily, the judge didn't care. You know what I mean? For the kids, because he's a crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever. It doesn't
See,
matter.
when I was watching
But
that,
everything you do,
I
that's
thought that
out
was
of-
a normal reaction.
There's always something coming. You know what I mean? That's why I say it's so crucial to live and try your best to live in that light, because light, it's coming for you.
It is. It is.
It's coming for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
there's no stopping it.
No
There's
stopping it, man. There's no stopping it.
Yeah.
And when her lawyer brought it up in court and I'm fighting for my kids, I'm sitting there wanting to vomit. Because that genuinely isn't me. I
Right.
generally don't behave that way anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Correct.
Like that was a scenario
You're a different
that
you.
I didn't manifest.
Yes.
And I was 7,000 people. I didn't know if I won or lost. I didn't know if it was a thing. I didn't know what the hell to do.
Yeah, it was like
You know what I mean?
everything's going in slow mo.
So he had it on his phone ready. So the judge's like, I don't care. I'm like, thank God.
Yeah, that's unfair.
care.
That's unfair to
That is
utilize
unfair.
in
Yeah.
court.
Because
That's
Anything-
crazy.
honestly, that's a normal reaction to a crazy
Yeah,
scenario.
But guess what? The ego takes you everywhere you're supposed to go. The fact that I'm in divorce court, I'm your sacrifice. It doesn't matter what's fair or what's not fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I made it out blessed. I
Right.
made it out super blessed.
Could have been worse.
I got my kids. I got my life. super blessed. There are men out here that are killing themselves after divorce because the laws are just, still very skewed in a lot of states. In a lot of states.
Yeah.
It goes state by
That's an
state.
epidemic in and of itself.
Men killing themselves because, I mean, you
Just divorce in general is crazy.
we get in the whole. We can get into the whole system after Vietnam. I mean, it's
The system makes me depressed.
It's
The
bad. I
system's
mean,
crazy.
System's fucking. I talk about it too often, to be honest with you, because
it took away the value of men and it took away the value of women and it traded them in with egotistical currency.
Well,
By the
yeah.
economy.
And
Well, look
that's
at
how,
Now men are
that's how it
weak. Now
distracts
men are
us.
now 95% of the fucking population of men isn't good.
I think
Isn't good, man.
I think 95% of the population in general,
No, for sure. And
Like, among
now,
everyone.
Now we got men
especially men,
working, paying child support, jacking
unfit
off
to be
constantly,
parents. Yeah,
drinking alcohol. You know what I mean? And we got women making high-end money, spending money. You know what I mean? Living their best life, doing their thing, and it's just, it's very sad. We took away the value of mothers. We took away the value of fathers.
And it's like
we
the
took away
way
the value of husbands and wives, and we traded it for currency.
in clout.
and now every
because
every picture on your IG is fucking what?
Clout. It's all clout.
It's all for
fake.
clout.
It's all
It's
fake.
all
It's
fucking
all-
ass and tits.
Yep.
It's all
Yeah, that too.
OnlyFans. They're getting rich just off that shit.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Which I don't fault them for doing that. You know, you
Yeah,
have to
like,
make money some way in life, and I
they're-
get it.
They're
But
banking in
who's
on the system.
who's buying it is the question.
Listen,
Who's
these
paying
guys
it?
online
on
that are
them.
running their mouths about women 24/7 don't see the big picture of the system.
Thank you.
The women are the victims.
Idiots.
The
Thank
women are the
you.
victims and the men are the victims. We're both fucking victims
Correct.
of this system. All these men that are saying, hold this and hold that, and this, and I'm not going to sit here and claim I was one.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I
right.
evolved
yeah.
because I do what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
And I realized
You gotta
You
learn.
worked on
what the
yourself.
hell is going on here.
Yes.
Women were never the problem. All right?
Yeah,
They just
no,
weren't.
I'd agree.
Rich white men backed and funded and created feminism and created this. Men did every fucking
Old rich
thing.
white men
Yeah.
are
Like,
really one of the
Elites.
biggest problems
For sure.
because they are the elite people, right? These old rich white men. So
Fucking
ultimately,
Epstein type shit.
when we talk about up, right, like the elites, that's
It's easy for me to say too, because girls like me.
no, but like, listen,
Hey, I mean,
No, but
it is
listen,
what
like-
it
It's
is.
what it is. It's not their fault.
I agree
Right.
with you.
It's not
Like,
their fault.
no,
You know what I mean?
I agree with
There's
you.
Girls
not-
are just as much where you get the 37-year-old, 38-year-old, 40-year-old lawyer
Yeah.
who did what she was supposed to do, did what she was told to do, took the birth control, went to school, got her degrees, got it. Now she's working her job and she's chasing karaoke night. She hates herself because she can't find a man to have kids, and she's trying to go both ways. And it's sad, dude. It's sad, man. When you wake up, you
That's
think
a
you're doing the right
reality.
thing. These girls are doing the right
Yeah.
thing. And then they wake up and they're 40 and they know they're doing the wrong thing and their ego's trying to justify it. Just like ours do the same thing. It's fucking depressing and it's sad and it's sinful.
And they do it in so
And it's
many
not their
different
fault.
ways.
It's not their fault.
It's not. You're right, and I appreciate you saying that
if
because
a man's blaming a woman for anything, you got work to do.
correct.
Yes.
Correct.
Like, point blank.
You got work to
Correct.
do.
And I'm saying, I've been there, baby. So I'm not sitting here preaching from up here like I went to school and I fucking know things. I've experienced it all. I've done all the bad things. All the bad things, and I've learned
But that-
from
yeah.
pain and suffering.
That's
from
the
doing
best
those bad
teacher.
things.
That's the best teacher.
You can see it in my eyes. It took me a long time to truly love and respect all women. All women. All women are born with value. We're the ones born worthless.
Yeah.
We're the ones.
That's
look,
why we're the lowest on the totem pole.
100%. I mean, that's why you
Children, women, men.
you
know?
get 100 people. One of them's a woman. 99 of them are men.
Yes.
98 people have to die.
Correct.
98 men have to die.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Women are born valuable.
Yes.
Men have to obtain their value.
Yes.
It's just how the game's been since the beginning of time.
Right.
There's no,
But the problem is, no one tells you that anymore.
no one tells
Nope.
you anything that matters. They
Yeah.
just tell you what.
They tell you 2 + 2.
Yeah.
No one tells you that
Fucking
you have to earn.
history that was written that's not even
that's
true.
manufactured, the brainwashes.
Yeah.
Like, I guess.
That's manufactured.
Yeah. Right. I mean,
it's true though. Like,
people will say like you have to earn your keep, but nobody ever tells you how to earn your keep, right? So like,
how
as
do
a
I balance
man,
a checkbook?
I thought
Never
Big
learned.
Christopher Columbus was a hero. So I was like,
Yes. He's a
Dude.
terrible guy.
that guy literally sucks. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy, and yet people hold this like a attachment to that he was this voyager that
Yeah, he was a great, honorable man.
Yeah,
He's
And I'm
a
just
hero.
I'm someone who's been blessed. Like I got to serve in the Marine Corps. I got kicked out a little under a year, but I've been locked up a couple times. I've been to a lot of different places. I've just been close.
Battled some demons.
Been close to so many different type of men
Yes.
from around the world.
Right.
Like one of my closest friends in the Marine Corps was from fucking Czech Congo, from Africa, joined the Marine Corps for citizenship.
No shit, huh?
He was the most simple and most. He just made. I was
Humble
out of
kid,
my
I bet.
from America, from Boston, out of my goddamn fucking mind. 18 years old, and this guy's like, Spencer, you just calm down. Calm down. You're a good man, handsome man. You have a great life ahead of you. Why are you so angry all the time?
He's your age.
I'm so angry all the time because I'm a retarded, brainwashed.
You were brainwashed.
Human being.
Didn't know what to
And
do.
this dude's coming from
the
nothing.
U.S.
And he's come from another.
Trying to get citizenship, serving in a different military, telling me everything's going to be okay. When this man's probably
Yo.
seeing God knows what, and he's
Yeah.
taking care of me. And you don't even realize that, so you go through work like this, actually get there, you can reflect and not live in your past, because that's what cripples you, but reflect on it.
Yes.
And like I remember going
Introspection.
to the Burger King outside of Camp Lejeune, and I knew I was getting discharged. I was a mess, dude. A mess. Fucking getting high on Camp Lejeune. I was a goddamn disaster. My gunnery sergeant was holding me together. Thank God for that man, Gunnery Sergeant Bowler.
Big shout out.
Big shout out to Gunny Bowler.
Thank God.
He moved to Boston too. It's crazy.
Small world.
Small world.
So I remember I went. We all went to. It was either like a Burger King or something. It was a fast food something. And I'm standing up at the menu, and I got like $6,000 in my bank account at this time, and I'm just looking at. I can't even think. Like I'm just staring at the menu. And this big woman comes around the corner, and she works there, and she's like, "Sweetie, there's something wrong with you. What's wrong? Tell me what's wrong. What's happening?" And we're from Boston. Like I'm in the Carolinas. These people are like good
Southern
people.
hospitality
they're nice
type
people.
shit.
Like,
Yeah, so
people
you're
from
like,
Boston,
what
hurry the fuck up and order.
Yeah, right.
I'm like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So
Facts.
she's like,
Culture shock, kind of.
yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, look at you. You're such a handsome young man. Some girl's gonna scoop you right up. Don't you worry. And I'm just like, we'll take a number 7. Like, and I was 18. I'm 32. I never forget that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That little thing. That's what I'm trying to talk about. The value of human beings. Doesn't matter who.
Humanity.
Humanity.
Yeah.
We all think we're enemies, dude.
I know.
Money is the enemy.
We're pitted against
Yeah.
each other ultimately. That's what the media wants.
sure.
Because what's the saying? United we stand, divided we fall.
We are divided as fuck.
And we're divided as fuck
Divided
over things that don't make any sense.
over things that aren't real.
real. They're not real.
We're egotistical delusion. There's that.
Egotistical delusion. All because people need to say, I'm right, you're wrong.
Yeah. No
Even-
one's right
even
and
when
no
they're
one's
wrong.
wrong.
Even when
Because
they're
if
wrong.
the power grids go out, all we need to do is figure out how we're going to eat, where's shelter.
Yeah.
And we're all debating over things that aren't real.
Yeah.
Now we're debating like red or blue. Like,
Yeah, like, and I remember
ridiculous.
No, that shit-
thinking I was a Republican.
Yeah.
And I'm like, come take it.
Yeah.
Like, and I get it, and I get it, and I get their side. I get all sides. But yo, where's truth gonna come in? Where's
Where's the
human value
middle of the
gonna come in?
road?
Where's God
Yeah.
gonna come in?
Yeah.
Please, the
It's-
return of Christ has to happen soon, because
It's
if
looking
that's
rough.
real, it needs to happen. Because
Yeah.
Things are looking rough right
man,
now.
whoo, you know.
No, this is real shit that we talk about all the time, and I do wonder, like, how do we change the course that we're at? Because clearly, we're heading for the Titanic right now.
This is the problem.
The,
We're gonna
the
sink.
issue is everyone needs to work together.
But no one
That's not
wants to
gonna
because
happen.
everyone has to be right. Everyone has to be.
And yeah,
You
the
know.
real solution is everyone has to work on themselves
Correct.
and not worry about
Yeah.
everyone else.
Yes.
But it's too scary to do that because we've been brainwashed too much. I only got to do it because I was locked away in an attic and was going to die. And I was going to get sent to the homeless shelter.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean?
You were forced to do it.
Pros and cons.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like to have everyone simultaneously
Work on
truly
themselves.
diagnose their ego from their conscious state to their current state. I mean, shit, that ain't never going to happen.
That's just the odds of that.
Unless people truly wake up and are ready to learn and are ready to make a change.
happening. I think
You know.
I think more people in today's day and age are awake to that shit than like back in like 2000.
I would agree, but I
So
still think
it
they're
is getting
disenfranchised
better.
people that are struggling to
but
find
so many.
answers.
Vast majority
they're
of the
lost.
population, we always say.
Because
are-
the biggest delusion is, like I said, it all comes down to simplicity. Simplicity is everything. It's just all the answers are inside us,
Yeah.
and we're being told to look outwards.
And do you think
You know
that
what I mean?
do you think
Go
that
get a
having
new
this
car.
abundance of options gives us more problems?
100%.
Yes, it's more distraction, more
Yeah.
shit, more
Simplicity
bullshit.
is God.
Well, so like
Complexity is the ego. Complexity is devil. Complexity
Right.
is that's what it is. Simplicity is freedom.
Well, so like I'll explain it like this. So when you go to the grocery store, right, there's 50 different options for Pop-Tarts. There's not just one Pop-Tart.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
yeah,
choose a
yeah.
million.
Yeah,
There's not just one cereal. You can choose a million. Now think about with women, right? Like there's you can go on Tinder and there's millions of different type of women you could swipe through.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think back in like 70s, 80s where we didn't have all these options.
Yeah, this is the thing. That's the thing, and it sucks, and it's very tough. Our value as human beings isn't there.
Yes.
It's not there.
People don't respect humanity anymore, I don't think.
We don't respect ourselves.
And don't respect ourselves.
We've been
which is more
told-
important. Yeah.
We've been told, your body, your choice. We told young women, your body, your choice. We told young men, you can sit on the couch and not fucking, you know what
Work
I mean?
hard
for
Just
things.
express your
Yeah.
feelings
Yeah.
and do this and do
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And you got to express feelings, but they got to be directed with action right away.
Yeah, yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like we've our society has
Conditioned
took away
ourselves. Yeah.
the value and gave us the comfort, and the comfort
Makes everyone weak. and
is literally the devil, man.
Comfort makes you
Southern
weak.
comfort, bro. It's the devil, man. It's
fucking devil.
comfortability.
It makes you weak.
It breeds complacency.
Yes.
It breeds anxiety. It breeds depression. It breeds overthinking. It breeds self-image issues. It breeds self-identity issues. You need to stay active and stay moving, not just physically and everywhere. You need to be progressing. If you're not progressing,
then you're regressing.
dying.
you're dying.
Yeah.
They say everything in life is constantly changing. So if you don't change with it, you just get left behind.
the
die,
times are always changing.
For sure.
And
which is
you
crazy.
can't.
Because every time you see someone, this is my first time seeing you in a while,
Yeah.
and obviously like we're the same
I'm
people,
saying the
but
same
it's
thing
like
I'd say at work. I'm just preaching.
yes, exactly. Like,
Yeah, but like you're not preaching anything.
I'm not preaching.
You're not preaching.
Everything that
No,
I
you are.
preach, I didn't make up.
Correct.
Yes.
I'm not saying
Yes.
I think or this, that, or my opinion on this, and
You're
Me,
trying to
my-
just.
no.
nothing.
I think all I get
don't
from
care
you.
about me. I'll die today to save an innocent life. Don't care.
No.
Don't care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Hell yeah.
What I get from you is that you're trying to put people onto a game that no one else will teach you.
trying to help people be okay.
You're trying to help people reach self-betterment, self-enlightenment,
Yeah.
and that's something you only get.
because
Like you
that's
said,
something I was gifted.
right? You got
My
the
life
opportunity.
was saved. I have 2 children.
Right.
I can't even believe
You're grateful for
my
it.
life. I can't
Yeah.
even believe. I look back to that person before I went through this work.
You don't even
And I
recognize that
I
person.
don't know. I don't even believe it. Like I said, the whole entire thing was deeply egotistical, delusional personality disorder. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's what it is. It creates a personality. Deep
Yeah.
delusional personality disorder. That means it's real.
Yes.
Because it lives in your conscience.
Correct.
So people, it doesn't matter if you're people. You could have murdered somebody, right? You might not even be a murderer. You're just living in a deep egotistical state of delusion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you wake up from that one day and you experience that work and you go through, you get locked up and you're in 10 years, you get the Bible and you're living it. And you wake up and you start crying your eyes out. Because now you felt that you actually just murdered somebody 10 fucking years ago. You know what I mean? It's we that's why, and the government, the media, all the big money people that are selling every single product. We buy fast food, pharmaceutical, freaking, you name it, the insurance companies, everything, methadone, Suboxone,
Yeah.
everything, you name it. They all know what I'm saying.
Yes.
What do you think about
They all know that
Ozempic?
we are the human mind is so adaptable and so strong and so big. The only thing that gives us control is truth and action to change it. That's
Yeah.
the only thing we have to actually be not susceptible to it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And we just keep running around in circles. And it's so hard because now everyone's working. Everyone's got jobs. Men and women got jobs. There's no households. Everyone's on to the churches. Everyone's on to this craziness. Everyone's on. there's no time to even better yourself. Like, I got well like this because I was locked away with no job.
Right,
I was forced to go through a strict Christian program. I had to write 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who's got
That's
the time
no
to do
joke.
that?
Yeah,
right.
no
Right. I
one's-
hear what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Because it doesn't come. It's not a
tedious
mindset
work.
you can just switch on.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
It's
Like,
years of hard work.
and I still
it's
make
mental
mistakes
work.
that don't align with this work. Like, it's not about perfection, it's about progression.
Right,
When I
yeah.
make the smallest, I know. Like, the mistakes I make today are so minuscule, and I can't even sleep over.
You just catch
even
yourself more.
sleep over
Yeah,
them.
you catch yourself.
I don't even catch myself. I know. I
Yeah.
know every single. All right, I'm gonna do this. This could be the outcome. I'm ready for this out. I'm gonna do it anyway. Whatever. You are aware of every single
Awareness.
That you do right or
something
wrong.
a normal
At a
person
max.
that you people look at me and be like, look at that fucking scumbag. Look at him. Like, but just judge me. Don't know me. Like,
That's fucked
you
up.
take-
Book-
no, just
book
take
by
one
its
look at me.
cover.
I don't look too approachable. Like, I don't look like, you know what I mean?
I like the tats.
No, I know. I appreciate it, but like.
I know what you're saying.
Like,
Like,
I'm
I can see
aware-
what you're saying.
like,
It's
I'm
intimidating.
aware,
intimidating.
I'm aware of every single thing I do.
Right, right,
every
right.
single thing I do. And
Yes.
I pay the price for every little thing I do because I went through this work and I actually know God. I don't
Right.
just believe in Him. I, don't
Right.
I couldn't believe in God if I tried.
Right.
I couldn't believe in Him if I tried.
Right.
I know Him. I know. So when I tell you, like, there, and then you see all these little college kids running around making all these horrible mistakes,
Yeah, yeah.
and it's just justified, and it's just building up and building up and building up.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, like, how can someone like me that lived the life I live
See what you see, not share.
see what and then see the
Yeah.
kids out here who are considered to be good kids
And just spreading
You know what I mean?
education.
just,
yeah.
just destroying themselves. You know
Yeah.
what I mean, it's mind-boggling. It really is.
No, I think that's commendable to share what you've been through because you've clearly been through a unique circumstance. And I always say that the worst thing to ever happen to you is the worst thing to ever happen to you. So like you said, these college kids, that the worst thing to ever happen to them is they got a speeding ticket, you know, whatever, like say it's something minuscule like that, right? Compared to you know, being in prison, being in a really serious situation. That doesn't compare, obviously, right? So it's like for them to try to see it through your eyes or have your perspective is impossible
And
because
that-
the worst
that-
thing to happen to
That's my
them.
whole point too. Is I'm
Yeah.
glad you said that because it gets so it's like that's the biggest problem is that we all identify with our egos, which
Yes.
is our delusional personality disorder, which is real.
Yes.
It's real. I'm not. You,
No,
you
I-
can't fake it. Unless
everything
you
you're saying
break
is-
it, you
is
can't
factual.
fake it. Like you. So we're all identifying of what I've been through,
Yes.
and who I am, and who this is, and this is my childhood. This was my childhood. This was my adulthood. This happened to me, and we're all dividing
Yep.
through egotistical purposes, and it's literally every single one of us on this planet needs the same solution.
Yeah.
We all have different problems, but everyone needs the same solution.
There's one
So
solution.
we keep drowning the population in problems. That just keeps on feeding their ego, and it's to keep on cycling, and we keep on dividing. When really, everyone needs the same solution. So it doesn't matter if you're a college kid and you got in a drunk driving accident one night and crashed into a tree and whatever, or you're someone like me, or you're someone who's in prison for 20 years, or you're someone who's whatever. It doesn't matter who you are. If you're a teenage girl that stole her dad's car, and doesn't matter what, we're all the same. We're not special. We all need truth sent inwards, action upon it. There's no one special.
no one's special. Can't cheat death.
It is what it is. It doesn't matter. Like, money isn't real. Money's fucking paper. Money's just
That's another construct
I
by
mean? Like, it's-
society.
Yeah.
like I'm not better than anyone.
Yeah.
I don't care. People will say that like literally, and it took me 32 years to get to this point, and I'm so grateful that I did.
Yeah.
Like a girl.
Some people are in their 60s still
Like,
haven't
I
figured it
went
out.
through this work, had my spiritual experience, psychic change, and release of the obsession in 2016, and it just I just keep on evolving.
Keep learning,
I wasn't
yeah.
here, keep learning, because
Yeah.
now my brain works.
Right.
My brain. I thought I was dumb my whole life because I grew up
Right.
in Massachusetts. You're on IEP.
Right.
This, you got to be on these meds. You have ADHD. I had no idea I was intelligent. I had no idea I was smart. I had no idea. I'm not a fucking genius or anything like that. But I had no
No,
idea
but
that
you
my
have
brain
intuition.
even worked.
Yeah.
I thought I was just good for violence and sex and fucking
I hear you. Yeah.
causing it
Yeah.
chaos. Fucking.
No, you have you have intuition, which is different from raw like knowledge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a difference. Like
Yeah.
some people have raw knowledge where they're able to.
But that's the whole point, is that they took that from me.
Right, because
You know what
they
I mean?
essentially chemically castrated
And
you
I'm
in
no
a sense,
victim
right?
because the
You know what I
victim
mean?
of being a victim is a delusional mind state of the ego.
Correct.
But they took it from me. They took it from
Yeah.
women. They took it from men.
They
They
take
took
it from
all of us.
everyone.
They took it from all of us to feed the
Fucking
system.
everyone.
You know what I mean?
I think you have a good mindset on it though, where it seems like you're trying to be always the student and never the master.
Yeah, you can't be
Where,
a master. No such
where
thing.
like if you're ever in the point where like
thing.
you think you know everything, that you're
You're all
always
done.
right, you're in the wrong
You're
room.
fucked.
Dude,
You know what
I
I mean?
guarantee you in 2 weeks I'm gonna be mind blown by something.
That's the best though. Isn't that the best
Yeah.
feeling?
Oh yeah.
I love that
How
when
many
I
guys are like, what?
when
the fuck?
when I hit a mind fuck. Yeah.
Whoa.
You know what I mean?
When I hit a mind fuck moment where I realize like, holy shit, I was looking at this the complete wrong way. That's my favorite moment.
Yeah.
Because I just found another side of things. You know what I mean?
'Cause
A
you
lot of
learn.
people, you
You
learn.
learn new
A lot of
perspectives.
a lot of people will shy away from others' perspectives. They don't want to hear it. They only want to hear theirs. I'm only right.
Because
you
that's
know?
why I'm constantly doing research on crazy shit. Like for humans.
Research is important.
For humans.
Yes.
Like when my marriage failed, right? It was the first time in my life. Because I was always the bad guy. I was always the bad guy.
The guy in the divorce always is the bad guy. Usually.
No. I just mean like in my life. I was
Oh,
the
okay.
bad guy.
In general,
Spencer's fault.
yeah.
Spence did it. Spence.
Yeah.
He did that.
Yeah. The
It's always on you.
scapegoat.
For the first time in my life, my family, my friends, my loved ones, I got a victim card. I never even knew what a victim, and I got that
Yeah.
sober. But now this time I was like 6 years sober when we separated. So I got a victim card, dude. Me got a victim card.
Right.
That was
I hear what you're
horrible
saying.
for me, man.
Right.
That was
You take advantage of it.
Years, this happened, so I didn't even get to go through and do the work on my own marriage
Right.
until a year and a half later. Because I got a victim card,
Yeah.
my ego, I was justified to go and live life like I'm on Jersey Shore.
Right.
You know what I mean? And just run around and fight, go to work, play with my kids, and have fun.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and for a
Do your
normal
thing.
person, they're like, what's wrong with that? He's and they're giving me the victim card. But for
Right.
me, I have to live at a higher standard because I'm a hopeless drug addict and I'm
Yeah,
a fucking
I hear
lunatic.
what you're saying.
Like, so now I'm sitting there, and until I went through, and that the whole entire thing was my fault.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what the end result is.
Right.
My marriage failing was my fault, not my kid's mother's. It was mine. But for a year and a half, I literally blamed her
Right.
in a state of delusion,
Right.
egotistical delusion.
Right.
Blinded
by-
finally did the work, and then all of a sudden Bkfc came knocking. Things started happening. I started evolving. I started growing. Like,
Did
like
the
I
work.
got,
and-
It's funny how things switch up when
like,
you
and I
do
hurt
the work. Yeah.
because during that time I hurt people along the way. Like I got in a relationship with this girl that I thought I loved egotistically. She had a daughter, and the father had no custody and lived across the country. So her daughter, I'm not seeing my kids during the week. So I like replaced my kids with being her dad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it was all egotistical. She was with me for egotistical reasons. I was with her for egotistical reasons.
Transactional.
And everybody gets hurt because me as the man wasn't holding up my end of the bargain, but my ego's telling
Yeah.
me I'm paying the bills, I'm doing the right thing, I'm taking care of this, I'm taking care of that. It doesn't fucking matter if you're not a
Yeah.
fucking present good person and you're there for the. Because if I was a present good person, I wouldn't have even been there.
Yeah. I get that.
And
You
it's
know
hard,
what I'm
and it's
saying?
hard to make
And
those
And
going
decisions.
because of
in the
that
moment.
victim card I got, blaming my kid's mother, I end up hurting this person, her daughter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you go through the work,
Crash
and then
and
you
burn.
see it, and then you're like, oh my god. That's another evolvement. That's why it's so important, because you're not just going to hurt yourself, you're going to hurt other people. And that's the example that we're seeing in the country. Is
Yes.
everybody's living in the ego and everyone's hurting each other
Yeah.
on a massive scale.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and it's just everyone's the same. No one's special.
No one's special.
No one is special.
They're going after
No
everyone.
one's special, Spence.
No one's special.
I want. Could we? I want to play some real quick. You put your headphones on.
Yeah,
put
yeah,
your
yeah.
headphones on real quick. I want to play some. I want to get your opinion on it.
Are those
because
mine?
Those ones are yours. Yes. Throw the headphones on. We're gonna throw on some YouTube real quick. I wanna play something real quick for you because I think you might resonate with this a little bit. It you know who Khabib Nurmagomedov is, right?
Oh, I love him to death.
Yeah, especially bringing it back to the MMA, the fighting aspect of it. I've sent you this about Khabib talking about discipline. You might have already seen it.
Discipline.
It is one of the most bone chilling things I've ever heard.
That's the shit.
And it's, I just need you to see it because it's fucking nuts. That is not it.
Discipline and every day, like
Hold on, is that it?
I love that.
He's such a. He doesn't fight anymore, does he?
No, he's retired.
You want to become best, you want to become champion, and now you want to say
Fucking,
like,
where's the normal one?
every man addicted to
Oh, this is it.
Some smoke, some drink, some chase girls, some waste time. But real man, he addicted to discipline, to early wakes, to prayer, to training, to silence. Discipline no need motivation. Discipline move without feeling. Discipline say, I go anyway, even when tired, even when lonely. Discipline is best addiction. You want strong life? Discipline build it. You want peace?
Discipline build it.
You want respect? Discipline earn it. No shortcut, only work. Be man with control, not man with excuse. No cry, no blame. You want better life? Start with better habits. Discipline every day
Until discipline becomes you.
Every man addicted to that.
Again,
I think that's the perfect way to put it.
simplicity.
Simplicity. Yeah.
Simplicity.
There's
is the
no
key.
other thing I could tell you other than you need to work at it every day, even when it sucks, even when you're tired, even when you're lonely. You need to have discipline to get you through to the next level.
Like people always tell me, like, oh, like people in my life or whatever, like, oh, Spence, you're so disciplined, da da da, and all I'm thinking about is I'm not disciplined enough. But to the normal person, I'm a weirdo.
In your head, I gotta
Like,
step it
I've
up.
had those. I've had moments of imposter syndrome. Have you ever had that?
What's that?
Imposter syndrome is where you feel like you don't belong. Like you've worked so hard at this one thing that you want to be a part of, but then you kind of get there and you're like, I don't feel like I deserve this.
I know you.
You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I know you. That's why I don't stress about nothing. I try. I don't stress about the future. I don't. Like
You just live in the moment.
It's not a mind state, like, because sometimes I will stress about the future. I'm not.
Of
perfect.
course, we're not
But
perfect.
like I live my life through that work, through the work that we talk about, so I can so I can be in the moment as much as I can, because like the second you start stressing about the future, man, like it's
game over.
You're all done.
Yeah.
You're all done. It's like I said, it's just fear. Anything that you're stressing about in the future,
And fear is fake.
it's not real. It's a
Yeah.
delusional state of the ego. So if you just break down your ego, you won't think about the future, and you won't live in the past.
Or you're more confident about how you're going to move towards the future.
You reflect from your past to give you a clear present. You don't live in your past and you don't live in your future. Like if you actually, that's why like so many, like I can't, that's why like honestly like it's hard, like I can't be in a relationship. Like it's hard for me to find friends because like
You're very independent.
it's not that I'm very independent. I love
All you need is you.
I just in the moment, like I just know
You go with your me time.
it's not about my belief system. Belief ain't nothing to somebody like me. Like
Yeah.
belief gets people killed, man. Like you know
True.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Amen. True.
you
Very
know what
true.
like it does.
Blind belief. Yeah.
It gets people killed, man.
Yeah.
Like the only thing that matters is right now.
Yeah.
Right now. Like
The
right
present.
here.
Yeah.
This is all you got.
Your heart could give out right now.
And
Like,
how many people are stuck in the past and in the future mentally? Everyone.
I'd say 98% of
Right.
the population.
90% of people can't live in the moment right now
And
because
it's
they're
not
too
their
stressed.
fault, like I said.
It's
like
not
you
their
got these
fault.
guys online degrading women on social media 24/7. It's not women's fault. You got all these dudes on here talking shit. Everyone's a victim, man. Like
Yeah.
no one. We live in. I hate to say this. The United States hides behind the word God. We live in a godless nation.
I
In
agree
God
with
we
that.
trust.
Or they.
But
Right on the currency.
right on the
That feeds our devil. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. No, you're right. Or they utilize God as a weapon.
Uh-huh.
You know, a problem I have is when you look back in ancient civilizations and their execution on religion is that they utilize it in a sense, because obviously back then we're pretty barbaric, right? So a lot of people are stealing, raping, pillaging, doing terrible things, right? But if King James tells you if you do these things, you're going to go to hell and you're going to burn forever, you as a peasant that's uneducated is going to say, oh, you're right, I probably shouldn't be doing these things, because I'm not going to be accepted spiritually. But that's my problem with the religion aspect, is they used it as a weapon. They didn't teach it the way you say. It's about inner peace. It's about true enlightenment, true love, knowing that united and spreading love.
About knowing yourself.
Correct.
We go to school as young kids and we're taught to go make friends with strangers, listen to strangers.
Right. Do what strangers say. Don't fight.
Go into a school with 500. You know how unnatural that is for a fucking 8-year-old to go to school with 500 people?
Yeah.
Obviously, he's coming up with a personality disorder.
Right, because he's, I hear what you're saying.
Are you kidding me, dude?
Yeah, I see what
you should be learning values and working and then feeling
discipline.
achievement from the work. Yes, exactly. My son and my daughter are never happier than when I push them to the limits, so their faces beat red. And then whatever we're doing, we're on a hike, we're training.
Let's go.
I got them both boxing. Like
I love that.
whatever baseball, whatever we're doing, whatever little thing I make up to push them. Like when I work out, I have them work out.
I love that. I love that.
And with that, I'll be like Macy. She's 4. We went on a 5.5 mile hike the other day. Up a mountain. 4 years old.
That's awesome.
And I made. She wanted to quit.
Some adults can't do that.
Yep.
And
I know my children. I know my daughter.
It's amazing.
You know what I mean? I go, Macy, if you quit now and I carry you to the car, you're going to get to the car and you're going to be so upset you didn't finish.
Yeah.
I was like, you have to finish this, baby. You're going to be so proud. She got to the dude. She was asleep in 3 minutes. She was on top of the world, man.
Oh,
hell yeah.
My son's 6. He can hike 20 miles. I've been hiking.
That's
no
amazing.
problem.
Yeah.
No
That's
problem.
amazing.
You know what I mean? Like kids.
But how important is that? Because you're teaching them the importance of sweat equity.
Yep.
About how you have to earn it in life.
Exactly.
No one's gonna give you that
can't
shit.
quit.
That's
Once you
something.
quit-
That's something you can't buy.
You can't
know
buy
what
it.
I mean?
Because no one's perfect. And we live in this
developmental
world.
years.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. At 4 years old, she's learning that I can overcome fucking anything.
Yeah.
How many people get to learn that at 4 years old when they're coddled by playing Super Mario?
Yep.
Don't get me wrong, I love fucking
Yep.
Super Mario.
Oh, Super Mario
but
is-
like,
yeah, of course.
but when you're put in a situation of where, but when you're put in a situation of where like you don't have to earn it, it's just all given to you. Like you said, you're just. I just gave you that car, you're gonna crash it. You're not gonna give a fuck about it unless you worked for that car and earned it. You're gonna be like, no one's
just think
touching
of
this
the
fucking
initial
thing.
experience. You getting in that car and be like, you're not gonna have that.
Correct.
Initial link to that gratitude. Like, you know?
Correct. If I bought you a new iPhone 15, you'd be thankful. You'd say thank you, but you're not going to cherish it like it's yours. But if you bought the iPhone 15, spent your hard-earned money on it,
Tell me about it. I just bought the 17. I'm waiting.
I'm putting that's what I'm saying, right? Like I'm putting the OtterBox on this.
Sick.
I'm buying the most expensive OtterBox because this shit's not breaking. You know what I mean? Because you know what I'm saying. So there's a difference when you actually put equity into it, and not like money, but like your own investments. Like you put skin in the game, literally. You know what I mean? And I think we don't teach that enough in kids, and that's why I think sports is so important for children. For sure. You know, not enough people are doing things that challenge them.
You learn more in sports than you do in the classroom.
For sure. Like you
100%.
literally know
That you
like,
don't
you learn how
learn-
to interact with people that you may not like
Dude, I don't
with that are
remember
on a
one of
team
my
with you.
teachers. I could tell you where every one of my coaches lives.
Yeah. Legit.
You know what I mean?
Legit.
Yes.
Like,
It's-
crazy.
It's more.
But it's literally about like
I don't remember a thing about school. But like
Like, don't-
sports, like I remember all those memories.
don't get me wrong, do I think you should know math and history and English?
Yeah,
Like,
it's definitely
these things?
useful.
Yes. Right. But like what has been most important for me is everything I learned from athletics is that like it's all earned and never fucking given. If you want to start, no one can buy that for you.
If you
have
get
to show
hurt,
the coaches that I fucking want this.
If you're a full-blown starter and you get hurt, you're forgotten.
Forgotten. Does not matter.
Forgotten.
It's about what I understand, but what did you do for me lately?
Yeah.
That's what it's always about. What have you done for me lately?
Yep. Yeah.
And if you didn't do shit lately, then you're not worth shit. And so that's why it keeps the competition of I need to keep showing up every fucking day. Because if I
100%.
don't, you're gonna get left in the dust. I've shown up for not only
Always
for them
work,
but
always
myself.
change.
If I'm not showing up for myself, then what the fuck does any of this matter?
100%.
You know what I mean? Because you come first, right? Like that's why like I don't understand. like we talked about earlier, people will go to the club every weekend, waste all their money, get fucked up, wasting time, chasing bitches, chasing shit that is fake, not helping you, when you could literally be anywhere else getting better.
Yeah,
You could be in the gym right now, focusing on your health, on your mental. You could be literally writing, getting better at articulating yourself, learning knowledge. There's so many other things you could be getting better at, but you choose to do degenerative activity.
Yeah.
What? Because society deems that normal, that you're supposed to go to college, you're supposed to get fucked up for 4 years and be in this mental fog.
You're supposed
You
to
know what I
go
mean?
out, get fucked up every weekend.
Dude, and we did
According
that.
to
Dude, I
society.
did that. You know, and especially right during 2020, we became 21 years old. And what's the thing when you do when you turn 21? I'm finally legally able to drink, right? And so you partake in this activity, and over time, you just recognize the deterioration of your quality of life.
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
exhausted all the
Murders
time.
you.
I'm fucked up. I'm hurt. I'm poisoned by legit alcohol. I'm poisoning myself.
You go
I'm-
and stand
my-
in a sweaty room.
My
and
pockets,
fucking,
my pockets are empty. You know what I mean? Like all these things are
Yes.
literally doing nothing for me. And then when you decide to make a change in your life and you stay dedicated, you go to the gym, people will now shit on you for that. Oh, you're a loser. All you do is work out, and oh, you're okay, buddy. Like you know what I mean? Like people just will want to shit talk you
that's
because
the huge thing that I want people to hear too, and I want people to understand this fully. You know what I mean? Because everyone that's out there like chasing a dream or like doing something that's not in the social norm, but you know you got to do it.
and it doesn't
like-
need to make sense to anyone but you. By the way,
That's the thing. Like if people hate on you, like
they're not meant to get it.
if people hate on you, they're just hurt.
Yeah, hurt
And
people
they
hurt
don't have
people.
enough purpose in their own life. And I'm not talking bad about haters either. You know what I mean? Because haters,
It's not their fault.
It's not their. It's like there
not
was a
their
time
fault.
where I hated on people.
Of course,
okay?
we all done it. We're not
We-
perfect.
You know what I mean? Hating on people is something I do not do. If you do something messed up and I see it, I'll be like, dude, what the fuck are you thinking?
Yeah, if it's
You know what
deserved.
I mean? Like,
yeah,
But if someone like I see people doing podcasts like you guys and other people I know doing podcasts, and I sit there and I admire it because there's
hard to put
still
yourself out there.
there's still a part. There's so many parts of me that I'm working on to this day, all the time. 9 years sober. One of the reasons why I love Ty because he's a younger kid that I saw qualities in him that I'm trying to work on myself that he naturally possessed.
Dude,
you know what I
great
mean?
energy
I
from
don't.
Ty.
I don't look up to anyone. I identify.
no one special.
No one's special. I identify qualities that
Character
someone
quality.
might have more evolved than me, and I want to, I like
Emulate.
being around that person. I like. That's why
Yes.
when he messaged me, it was,
Dude.
do anything for Ty. You know what
Fuck
I mean?
yeah.
Yeah,
fuck yeah.
I agree totally. Ty,
So it's
Ty
like
has been that for me
People
too.
that are out there, I see people starting podcasts from nothing, and I see people out there doing that, chasing their thing. I see people who I
But look
got
at
sober
you,
with.
BKFC.
Yeah,
from
and
yeah,
nothing.
we do need to get into that. We kind of
for
been
sure, and that's
dancing
another
around
thing.
that.
It's like it's everyone's always gonna have something to say, and again they're not special. Their words don't mean anything.
Yep.
They're just coming out of. If they were truly at peace, had purpose, and were
They're
chasing
insecure.
and were chasing something that they feared they could lose, fear of failure, and they're chasing it. They would not have the mental capacity to hate on anybody.
I agree.
I can't hate on anybody because I have too much purpose in my life by the grace of God. I have 2 children I have to raise. I have things that come into my future. My financial
Yeah.
life at 32.
You have
is
bigger
just,
fish
my
to
life
worry
has just
about.
started at 32.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I
Yes.
don't have time to hate on anybody.
Right.
I just don't.
You got bigger
Literally
It's not a
problems.
no
luxury of
time.
mine. I'm not
Yeah.
comfortable enough.
Right.
I'm not comfortable.
No, that's
You know what I
that's a
mean?
great way to put it. It's a luxury
It's
to
a
be able to
luxury
hate
to
on
hate on
someone.
somebody. It's a
That is
luxury.
such a great way to put it because
It's a luxury.
So true.
we talk about all the time. Like Michael Jordan's not leaving hate comments because he's too busy fucking winning. You know, all these people that are successful are not going to hate on you
Yeah.
because they understand that like if you're working hard and you're genuinely trying your best at things, you will see it in other people. So you would see like I'm not going to hate on someone just trying their fucking hardest. You know what I mean?
You can't.
Unless it's deserved.
You can't.
But you know,
and you break once you
That's spreading bad energy.
Spreading bad energy,
Once you
yeah, it's
develop
karmic.
enough psychological knowledge and spiritual knowledge and emotional knowledge, you can see through everything. So it's
the
like
psychological aspect is actually really important because once you understand that, like you said, no one's special, no one's different. We're all humans that want the same exact things in life. We want to feel loved. We want to feel important. We want to feel like we provide something. And once you recognize that that's how people operate on those things, like you said, it's very simple to understand people.
feelings are just artificial responses to guilt,
Yes.
shame, fear, insecurities, everything else. I
Insecurity
don't want to feel
is
anything.
everything.
I just want to be okay.
Just be.
Yeah.
Feelings are not real.
Yeah.
They're not fucking real.
Yeah,
That's
Hey,
more
it's-
delusion, right? Pretty
dude,
much.
It is kind of delusion because there's no such thing as good or bad in real life, realistically,
Dude,
right?
I mean, dude, listen, I'm gonna say this: men and women are different, right?
For reasons,
We
yeah.
all have the same organs,
Yeah.
right? Our heart pumps blood to our brain, right? When our heart pumps blood to our brain, it flows from front to back, right? When a woman's heart pumps blood to her brain, it flows from left to right. That's why women are naturally more intuitive. Naturally,
Is that true?
yeah,
That's
they're
crazy.
naturally more intuitive.
Really? I've never known that.
Yeah, they're
Wow.
They're more emotional. They can express their emotions better. Why do you think the common argument?
Women are definitely more mature than men, for sure.
in different ways.
In different ways,
In different
yeah.
ways,
Yeah.
because the
Yeah.
blood flows and completely activates different parts of the brain.
That's crazy. That's
So
the reason.
these are things that I
guess it
did
would
when I
kinda make
researched. When I
sense.
researched when I got divorced from the mother of my two kids. My two kids. I need to know exactly where I went wrong.
Yeah.
Exactly. 'Cause
I
that's how
respect you
live my
doing that
life.
research.
That's how I live my
Fuck.
life. And since that, like, people don't understand the.
You went
the-
down a rabbit hole to find that out.
Well, when you have two children that are crying for you when they're leaving,
Amen.
you know what I mean. You want to. You don't want to. Look over anything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my due diligence. I'm gonna go to every neuroscience page I can find. And I'm gonna
Yeah.
see the difference between why I was trying to. Women are beautiful creatures, and they express themselves through their emotion a lot of the times.
Very powerful. It's powerful.
And we don't. We're so
A little
we're
more-
so
little more stoic.
Men are. That's why women are naturally better at multitasking than men.
Yeah.
Men are better at one mission, get it done no matter what happens.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
you
easy
know
to
what I
hone in
mean?
on
Like,
one thing.
That's why when every time my ex would say, "Oh," blah, 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 blah," I would explain to her logic, like she should know it right now.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, I had no idea.
But she
what the
couldn't
hell-
understand
I didn't know
it
how to
that way.
communicate with a female.
Correct.
Because my whole entire
Yeah.
life prior to getting sober,
You only knew one
I wasn't
way.
communicating with nobody.
Yeah.
Like,
I
so-
hear you. I
so
hear you, dude.
It is what it is. You know what I mean? So it's a crazy thing. You know what I mean? It's
And you've
to
gotten
know
much
the
better
difference.
at it.
To know the difference. Everything that happens in this world, it happens for a reason. But the thing is, people aren't educated on the right thing. So people just think, "Oh my God, oh my God, fuck you, fuck
They
you."
just
It's like,
panicking,
yo,
yeah. Yeah.
This happened for exact reasons. You know what I mean? There is no fucking mysteries here.
Yeah.
Right.
There is. The world's been here floating in the universe for how fucking long? And we think
Billions
now
of
in
years.
2025 the world's a mystery? Get the
Yeah.
fuck up out of here, man. Come on, dude. Please.
It's true.
No,
it's true. People
it's
can't
so
see
true. It's so true. And it's funny.
it. We talk
seeing-
about a lot of time.
Yeah.
Most people are just like blinded to the fact, like their awareness is not.
And I just want to clarify, I am not talking shit about anybody. I
Yeah,
just
no.
love everybody,
No,
and I
but these
want people
are-
to be okay.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's
no.
all I want,
No,
dude.
100%.
Like, that's
no,
it.
and you're just aware of the fact that you see people.
And if the wolf comes knocking on the door, I guarantee we'll all go fight him. But we don't have to be crazy.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No,
like-
but like you wanting to share this information is coming from a good place because it's like you're saying you recognize that people are sheltered to this idea or they're just bots that are incapable of seeing this, but you were able to see it and you're just trying to shed some light on it. That's really ultimately what it comes down to is
Yeah.
can you just see a different perspective other than your own sheltered point of view?
Yeah.
And that's the problem is too many people are making decisions that shouldn't, one, they're not fit to, and two, they don't have any perspective. All they know is their way and they think their way is right. And that's the biggest problem. Those people are up in government making decisions for us.
For sure.
And that's fucked
Oh,
up.
yeah.
You know, they have no clue
And they're just
what the real,
the middleman between the richest.
they're just exactly they are just the
Yeah.
middleman, and that I'm
And
glad
then
you
we all think that they're the government.
They're the-
I was one of them that thought the government was the evil fucking.
Yep,
Dude, the
yep.
government's just the manager and above the CEO. That's-
Thank you.
like-
And a lot of people will still
They're part of the puppet show.
yes,
Yeah,
they
a
are the
as
puppet
well.
show. They are the puppet show. A
yeah,
lot
so
of-
you can't tell me the salary for the president, $500,000 a year, but he's running shit.
yeah, right,
Yeah,
right.
When Mike Jones made more than 2,000. You know what I
Mike
mean? Like, get the
Jones.
fuck out of here.
No,
You
but-
can't clone me.
But for real
You know
though,
what I mean? Like, come on, dude.
but for real though, when you see people fight about
So true.
politics and it's always left versus right, I know to not even listen to them in the first place because they think it's still left versus right. That's not what it is. It's up. It's higher
And
than
look
that.
what we've progressed to, because progression happens in both. Everything's progressive,
yes.
negative or positive.
Yep.
If you don't stop the cycle.
True.
So I'm caught in a cycle of positive progression. it sucks sometimes, and then it's a lightning when I get to the other side.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
It's
a tough road. It's a lonely road.
Yes,
but
it's
a
a tough
fulfillment road. And it's a I'm okay.
It's rewarding.
I'm at peace road. It's so rewarding.
It's rewarding.
And I can see the world for what it is, not what my ego sees it as. So
Yeah.
So now, you get now we get liberals back in 1985 were great people.
Yeah.
My
the definition
parents
has
were both
changed.
liberals.
Yeah, the definition
Now
has
they're
changed.
Republicans. Like what? Like
Definition
The
is
pendulum
we
swings.
both just don't like it, the media, the richest people in the world. Everybody is just had
They're
their way
pulling
with
strings.
us, man.
They're pulling strings.
Now, they've had their way with us. Now we're all freaks.
everyone's
And I
a
say we
Yeah.
all. I'm not because I'm
No,
part of
I-
this country, and
I
I'm
know
part of
what
it,
you
know what I
mean.
mean? Like,
Yes.
I'm
I know
not
exactly
gonna sit
what
here
you
and say
mean.
I got the answers. I got no. But
No one has the answers.
yeah.
what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
The world, and then
Like
I hate to say it, but I
just-
think it's money and power.
it is. It's just
It's all money and power. People want to influence you. They want to have power over you. They want to own you, and it's fucked up. And they do, in a sense, they really do. You don't own shit in this life. You'll never. Yeah, right. But you'll never own this land.
Free.
You'll never own this house. You'll never own this land. You'll never own that car because that shit can get revoked in 2 seconds.
Yeah, and like
They
this
really
is what I
want
hate
it
to say. Like
they could take anything.
And
They
this
take
is
anything
just
from
this
you.
is just for anybody out there who wants to like feminism. Like, do you really think that like women didn't storm the gates and take their rights? They it's impossible. I love women, but that's not what they're good at.
That didn't happen.
That didn't happen. It
I
just
see
didn't
what you're
happen.
saying. I see what you're
It
saying.
just didn't. If it did happen, I'd be the first one to say it happened. Like it happened.
Yes.
Like women didn't take their
Yeah.
rights.
Yeah.
Rich white men pushed that propaganda, and they gave
For
them all
what
their
benefit,
rights.
though? I
So
mean,
now,
obviously
what
money,
was
but-
what was it for? Was it for women? No,
No.
it was for two genders. Two genders.
2 household incomes
Nope,
to pay taxes on.
not just that. It was for two genders taking out car loans. Two genders taking out student loans.
Profiting
Two genders-
everywhere.
Two genders
Yeah.
taking out mortgages. Two genders renting. Controlling the kids. Now there's more child support going through the system they can tax.
More
Now there's
taxing,
there's
yep.
the economy
It's just
boosts.
money.
They don't give a shit about the well-being,
Yep.
spiritual, emotional, and mental growth of women. They care about money.
Correct.
That's
Holy
it.
Correct.
shit.
Profiteering.
What the hell?
Yeah. Correct.
And like I said, now the 45-year-old lawyer's running around. What the fuck?
I know. You're right, dude. And I've said it so many times. We don't live in a capitalist society. We live in a profiteering society.
For sure.
It's how can I profit off their suffering? Oh, COVID, how do we profit off this? Oh, pharmaceuticals, how do we
COVID's a
profit?
whole nother
Healthcare,
shit.
education, where's our cut? Where can we get our cut out of this? Where's my
Is
cut?
COVID real?
And
man-made?
Uncle Sam's taken more than 25% of my taxes or my paycheck through taxes, and he didn't work for it. I did.
Yeah.
I worked for 100% of that money, and I would get to keep 75% of it, and that's being generous, right? Because it's probably more with taxes how high
Uncle
it is.
Sam takes a big cut.
Not only do you
No
get
matter
taxed, not only do you get taxed on, you have
fucked up.
dude, you have excise taxes on your car, you have taxes from everything you buy, you have taxes taken out from your paycheck, and then at the end of the year, I get taxed again. Is that not
And then they say you
asinine?
get your taxes back, and it's like a
It's
fraction of what you
$200. Thanks,
Yeah,
you
and-
can literally
and-
keep that
and
for
then-
real.
Yeah, and then
Keep
you
that
look,
shit.
you
Keep
see-
it
you see
at that
poor-
point.
You see poor kids getting blown up by our missiles.
Right.
Honestly,
Funding just genocide.
I've debated deleting Twitter because I see videos of people picking up pieces of their children in fucking Gaza, and it's terrible. It's disgusting. And
that shit.
And do we fund their military explosives?
Yes.
True or false? The U.S. gives $4 billion to Israel. They say it's in military, which I bet it's for other things as well. But we're funding them militarily wise. That's crazy.
We invade the Middle East.
Through Israel. It's crazy.
We invade the Middle East, and now all of a sudden Oxy 80s are dropped into every metropolitan area in the United States of America. Now we have a multi-billion-dollar rehabilitation constructions all around the country with methadone, with Suboxone clinics everywhere.
That's an even
Hey, come on,
darker
hey,
story.
Come on, dude.
The government put drugs into rough inner city places and got them hooked. That's why they call it the trap house. They trapped them by knowing they were going to give them drugs, knowing they were going to sell it, and then they bop them and put them in jail for the rest of their life because they know they were going to do it. It was a trap. That's why they call it the trap house. The police trap you. It's fucked up. It's nuts.
It's all.
It's the government.
It's all to control us.
When Ronald Reagan had the war on drugs, that was literally pushed by them. They put drugs in your cities to then persecute you, put
then they
profit
go to
off
war
it.
on
You want to know why they
even
profit
though
off
they
it?
gave it to
Because
you.
they have private prisons that they're profiting off, keeping that shit full. They're profiting off the drugs in general. Dude, it's crazy. The government has worked with cartels. The government literally did. You guys know. I forget what the name of the project is, but the CIA did experiments on Charles Manson, the known cult leader and horrible murderer, where they did LSD studies on him to essentially mind control was being used with LSD. And they used it on Charles Manson. But what they didn't know was that Charles Manson was learning how to fucking mentally manipulate people using drugs and then became a cult leader off this, and they created a cult fucking leader out of it. Crazy. This is all factual, by the way.
Yeah, that's the least.
Charles Manson literally was a study for the CIA and became one of the most prolific serial killers, cult leaders.
So you're saying they made Charles Manson?
They made Charles Manson.
Pretty much.
He learned how to fucking build a cult by manipulating people, using drugs, using
mind control, through
persuasion,
drugs.
mind control. He learned this through the CIA. This is all factual. This is not a lie. This is all confirmed. Like, I'm not.
No,
this is
I
not
heard-
a conspiracy.
I heard about this.
This is true. Like, we literally, the U.S. government created a fucking one of the most notorious serial killers of all time,
Dude, done a lot
That's
worse
just-
than Charles Manson.
and done a lot worse than that, by the way.
It's crazy to think what we
But
don't
it's crazy
know,
to
though.
think that like all
about
these things
all the shit
have
they've done.
snowballed out into
Epstein's
this.
Island, there's probably 20.
Well, Epstein Island is
You don't even
disgusting.
have to think about all that. Just look at the money, and then
Look at the
then
money.
you know you can't even imagine.
the fucking.
Look
the
at
rest
the
of the
money.
world, and look at the money.
Look at the
Look what
money.
the rest of the world is, and look at our money. Of course, you couldn't even fathom what America does.
You,
No
you-
one can.
You know for a fact you don't get that money by being a good
And
person.
I love this country more than anyone on the planet.
Of
I
course.
love
what it
this-
stands for.
I love this country. I love the I'm born here. This is the dirt I was from. This is the land. I love the people that live here.
Yeah.
I love everyone around the world. I love once you go
Yeah.
through something like I went through and you know God, you can't have real enemies anymore.
Yeah.
It's
You
impossible.
understand why people do
It's
what
impossible. If I had to do something bad,
they do. Yeah.
it's for a righteous reason.
correct.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes, I see what you're saying.
Like you once you know the human brain, no one's special, no one's unique.
They say everyone
Like,
around
it is
you.
what it is.
Everyone around you is like an extension of you.
Like I love America,
Because
but
it's-
we
for sure.
think that this is like the only place.
I know.
Yes.
Which is not true because
Like,
there's-
we think
Yeah,
that-
we're
Right.
we're sheltered.
Right.
which is not
Sheltered.
true because
They
they're-
won't show us. the
Russia
worst shit
and
that's
China
happening.
are rapidly becoming world powers, rivaling our power. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, because their kids aren't jacking off to
They-
Pornhub. And they're
they were-
fucking-
yes.
Yeah, you want to know what Chinese kids are doing? They do complex mathematics. They're doing fucking rocket science.
Yeah, and
math in
Russian
school.
kids are wrestling outside.
Russian kids
in the
are
snow.
wrestling bears in the
Yeah.
snow.
Yeah.
Fucking becoming
Discipline.
discipline.
all that.
Dude, Khabib is Muslim. He is the most devout person. All he does is eat, sleep, pray, train. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they know. Pray and train, pray and train. No wonder why they're nasty, because they are so devout to some higher being that is literally channeling through them this power that they have. You know what I mean? No wonder why they're all fucking studs in the UFC. No wonder why they're taking over. No wonder why like Serbian basketball players are owning in the NBA right now, because they're just dummying people. It's crazy.
They're tapped into that.
Jokic, all those
that
guys are just
energy.
fucking, yeah, they're tapped into a different type of energy. It's crazy.
No,
Just
they're
through
tapped
discipline.
into
It's nuts.
like I was saying. They don't see exterior things.
Right. All they know is
They don't-
eat, sleep, pray, train.
Egos. Where's Khabib's?
None.
Can't find it.
Zero.
Non-existent.
Couldn't find it.
Yeah.
Dude, he's the most humble guy. That guy has billions of dollars from being such a famous UFC champion. He still rides a horse probably to work. How much you want to bet?
You don't work.
Well, I think
yeah.
other than training people, because
Yeah.
obviously that's his only job is
Yeah.
training the next,
He's good.
generation.
The next Khabib.
He's one of the best coaches of all time.
Sure.
But like other than that, yeah, he doesn't work. Like he has so much money, and he just throws it back into UFC, putting it back into
Yeah.
MMA, training people. That's all it is.
He could give two fucks
He could
about
give
the money.
Who
just-
fucks about the money? It's about the
And that American currency he made here is worth triple where he lives.
He is a billionaire.
So
Literally,
true.
it's crazy. And to him, it's not about the money. It's about a higher pursuit.
Because when
You know?
God, not believe in him, when you know God, like I want money one day.
Well, of course.
So I don't have to be
stress
here.
about it.
I don't have to
Yeah.
be here. I have
Right.
no place here anymore.
Yeah.
There's no place for me in this society anymore. And I'm not better. I'm not special.
No, I hear you.
I've just done a different path than everyone around
the
me.
majority of people, yeah.
So
I
it's
agree.
like I don't. It's not even about being anything or doing anything or did it. I just don't want to be involved in this economics egotistical system.
the rat race.
I don't care about
Yeah.
friends. I don't care about this. I don't care about that. I'm more
think
of
that's real
I'm
as
more
fuck.
of like a Muslim man. I'm more of just
Devout person, yeah.
I wake up, I eat the same thing every day. I train the same way every day. I go to work
Discipline.
the same way every day. I put on the same type of clothes every single day. I cut my own hair. I do my own thing. Like I do.
Simple man.
Like I don't go to the barber. I don't go nowhere. Like I raise my kids strictly with discipline. Like
Simple man.
That's the way it should.
you know what I mean.
Like
I
you
don't
said,
have. I'm
simplicity.
not engaged in all that out there.
Yeah,
you know what
it's
I
all
mean?
distraction.
Like,
Leonard Skinner,
whatever it
simple
is.
man. That's literally how you should live your life. Just being a simple man.
dude, it's
Simplicity is
simplicity is everything,
Simplicity is
man.
key.
It's everything.
Yeah, we've gotten too
And the
much.
only reason why I strive to live simply is because I used to be one of the most complex idiots out there.
Well, I
You know
think
what I
humans
mean?
in
Like-
general are just complex.
For sure. And then once you live inside your ego and that delusional personality disorder takes over,
You get lost.
you are not even a human. Like I said, people will murder people and then they wake up one day and it wasn't them.
What the fuck?
And it's not a mental insanity. That's how strong the
That's
ego
so
is.
strong the brain
That's how
is.
strong
Yeah.
the brain is.
I agree. I say it all the time.
Look
We don't
at-
understand it.
Look at Aaron. We
Look
always
at
talk about
Aaron.
Aaron Hernandez.
I mean, dude,
Hernandez.
that's a topic that I could talk about for 3 days.
Yes.
That's a crazy one.
I mean, because we want
But-
to talk about
Ego.
identity crisis.
Yes.
You want to talk
The
about
biggest identity crisis, right?
identity crisis, childhood trauma, so much resentment he was harboring from his mother,
Hate, anger,
so much fear of
being
the
a
future.
part of a gang.
You know what I mean? The concussion, the whole entire thing. People think CTE.
Accumulation.
No, he was spiritually bankrupt.
Yeah.
Spiritually
CTE
ill.
just made it worse.
His egotistical personality disorder took over his brain,
Yes.
and
100%.
if that man could have met the right man instead of motherfuckers around him feeding his ego,
it would have changed everything.
Yeah.
could have changed his life, man.
Yeah.
Because Bill Belichick feeding his ego. Everybody, I've never heard Matt Light say it.
Matt Light.
Listen,
Shut up,
he
Matt
said
Light.
it. He goes, I knew there was a problem because not even Tom Brady had open door policy in Bill's office. And Aaron would be walking up in there in flip flops.
That's crazy.
Damn. So they knew.
They all fucking put.
They all know.
That kid needed
just-
serious help before he murdered 2 people. That kid needed fucking help. Not playing on Sunday.
Yeah.
He needed fucking help. He needed to be open about if he was gay or bisexual, whatever the fuck. He needed to be open about all that shit that happened when he was a kid. He needed to work through it. He needed to understand everything that was going on in his life. Tim Tebow intervened in college. He started to get better. That wasn't enough. He needed to keep going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
And Belichick's just like, yeah, we're gonna use you in the backfield.
yeah, we're gonna
this
get a
week.
separate apartment for you. So you can get fucked up.
Yeah,
and go
legit.
hard. I mean, dude,
That's crazy. I
Man.
didn't realize that.
bro,
They
I'm
put him
not.
out.
Trust me, I'm not sitting here praising him, but anyway, whatever.
No, he needed help.
No one is special. No one is special. You know what
Dude,
I mean?
some people just need fucking help, dude.
Dude, people
You need a
it's-
mentor, some guidance, you
and
know?
people need help because our society is
Does
built
not help
to
them.
fail them from the jump.
Yes. I agree.
Especially like
I agree.
someone
I agree.
growing up like Aaron did, which like there's
And
shit up in the air.
that wasn't even close to some of the worst childhoods.
Correct.
Right.
And they didn't
Correct.
end up like that. It doesn't matter what you've been through. Certain people are genetically wired. Your brother could be completely genetically wired differently than you. DNA
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
work the same.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like DNA doesn't work the fucking same, dude. Like,
Yeah,
you could
everyone's
have a brother
different.
who's born 2 years after you, who is a completely different human.
You could have a twin that's completely different.
Completely different.
Yeah.
Dude. You know what I mean? Some people can see and go through horrible things, but they're, like I said, naturally, spiritually fit. Their
Right.
ego isn't working as hard as someone else's ego because they weren't born. I was born with problems. I was
Yes.
born feeling inadequate, feeling insecure, like so much anxiety. I felt that from nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing happened to me. And then once I met violence, physical violence, That solved all my problems. Everyone respected me. Everyone liked me. Everyone was cool. I was like, this is who I am.
Right, I see
Then
what
all
you're
of a
saying.
sudden, I go home, watch Fast and the Furious, looking at Dom Toretto, like, like, you know what I mean? Like a little kid.
The
you know?
man's man.
And then it just keeps on going. You know what I mean?
Just builds off.
Aaron, it doesn't matter what the fuck. People could see somebody. People could kill 15 people at war and then come home to their wife and kids and be completely fine. Get through it. Get to the other side. Be a good. Someone could see someone get shot and be in a hole for 6 years.
Right.
It doesn't make that person any less weak or any
you're
less
right.
have more potential than that person. That person just needs help getting out of the ego, getting out of the selfish, self-seeking, self-centered. He needs to understand that nothing's his fault. Like you need to get walked through it, man. You need to get brought through it. And no one's got the time, and everyone's got the wrong education that they're giving to people. They teach you what's the main deal in therapy. It's triggers. So let's just keep.
True.
Let's just keep teaching injured people who are running, because that's all the ego does is run. It can't sit. It can't be.
Right.
It has to run. It has to run from its problem.
Right,
Selfish,
it can't
self-seeking,
sit
it has to
still,
change dopamine
yeah.
for that release. That's all it does. Selfish, self-seeking, self-centered, self-absorbed. That's where dopamine is. That's where dopamine is. That's
good
where you say,
point.
oh, Spence, you look handsome. Oh, Spence, you look fit. Oh, look at these new shoes. Oh, look at this new shoe.
Those are fresh shoes, by the way.
That's the dopamine. That's
Yeah.
what it is. That's the ego. To actually be able to sit and deal with it, man, it's a completely different thing. So like therapy in itself, that's taught from this federal funded and controlled universities that are giving all the universities their fucking curriculums, fucking are sitting there, and they're teaching you to keep running from your problems, and that it's okay that you feel that way. It's okay to do this. It's okay if you have a strong attraction to someone else and you're just friends with them and you have a husband they are teaching these things. It's okay. Just avoid this person. Just avoid this. So you're literally telling people to keep on going with their ego so they can keep on being hurt and keep on coming back into the office, and you can keep on charging the insurance company. That's what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
That's what I worked in rehab my whole fucking...
Keep taking
I
these
ran
pills.
a 12-step retreat. I was the head group facilitator at RCA for over a year. I took all those packets, I ripped them up and broke down the spirituality model every fucking day, and we went at it. Every single day. Someone come in and audit me, and I have all of those, whip out the packets. We pretended with the packets. You know what I'm saying? Because we think there's any money in getting well,
No.
in getting better. No, there's money in keeping you sick. There's
yeah.
money in keeping you trapped.
That's why
What a great
the cure to
point.
cancer has not been released, even though Nipsey Hussle had it, killed him for it.
I think.
But what a great point. Rehab centers do not get funded well at all. At all, which is where the majority of help is needed. But where's all the money? Biotech, pharma, healthcare, all these things that are profiting off you staying sick. The whole point of the...
So you're going to teach an addict to avoid his triggers.
Right.
You're going to teach an addict to keep on running when he has a disease of running.
Right.
Here,
Congrats. Okay.
Yeah.
let me
The
break
fuck,
it down
man?
like this. So I worked in a pharmacy for a long time, and everything right away was all numbers based.
Yeah.
How many prescriptions can we sell monthly?
Yeah.
How many vaccines can we inject monthly? It was all about
That's
bonus.
fucking
It was
ungodly.
It was all about
That's
money.
fucked
It was
up.
CVS was like, we need to beat our numbers from last year.
Sounds like a car dealership.
That's right, exactly right. But this is people's health we're playing.
I know.
This is people-
It's not. It's just mind boggling.
No, but it's mind-boggling, right? And like a big thing I noticed was that like people that would take these prescriptions, one, not only do they need to be on these pills for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
Say if it's a blood pressure pill, well, you can't have high blood pressure your whole life, or else you're gonna die, right? So you have to be on it your whole life. They're not. That's not a cure. That's
a cover up.
It's a chronic cover. It's a chronic Band-Aid that you're putting on for you, right?
all it is.
And not only is this person taking blood pressure, but now this blood pressure pill is giving them a side effect that's causing them to lose their hair. So now they have to take another pill to help them regain their hair. Now this hair pill they're taking is causing them to be impotent, so they have to take fucking Viagra. They have to take this. They have to take that. So it all compounds up.
Now
so where
you're
they're
taking 20 pills.
Now you're taking 5 prescription pills
Just 'cause you had a
just
headache.
because
Because
you
there's
had a
only
fucking
like
headache.
5 meds that cure you, and they're all like deep antipsychotics for psychotic people.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like
all these other
schizophrenic
meds,
people.
dude, aren't real.
Right.
Yeah, and a
Like-
majority of these people, instead of them saying like, "Are you eating right? Are you sleeping right? Are you exercising right? How are your stress levels? How is this? How is that?" Unless before they even ask how your lifestyle is, they go, just take this pill. It'll cure all your problems.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I just pay $20 a month to take this pill all the time, I'm good. Like, that's crazy that's how our healthcare system is based off of.
Yeah.
And anytime you go to the doctor, for any problems, what do they prescribe you? A pill, right? 99% of the time.
A pill, yeah.
Not one time has a
always-
doctor ever sent me home without giving me a
They
pill.
never say, yeah, go get some. I'll fill you out this prescription.
Go bring it to Walgreens,
Bring it to
fill it
Walgreens.
out.
Like, I'm sober, obviously, so even when like the dentist and like the other place like I'm like, no, I don't take this. But they still write me a prescription for Advil. So
They
charge
still-
the surgeon company.
yeah.
Right.
I can get it at the fucking
Yeah.
so they can
Right.
get the money. It's crazy, you know what I mean? Like it's
And another big thing that was crazy is like in the pharmaceutical industry is like, at least in the pharmacy I worked in, so Suboxone you talk about, right? A lot of people take Suboxone as a way to like wean them off from hardcore drugs, right? Because obviously you can't just cut cold turkey because that's how you Jones and withdraw, and it's
Yeah.
brutal. But the problem is with the Suboxone prescriptions, they'll keep letting you refill that.
no, they
And you'll refill it and
So-
refill it. So you're just taking a smaller version of this amphetamine.
Yeah, I mean, this is my job in my life. Like Suboxone's needed. Like like,
it is needed.
when
yeah,
you're
to wean
withdrawing
off.
from alcohol.
Yes,
Like it's different.
You
'cause,
could
like,
die.
You can die.
You could die.
You can die from withdrawing from alcohol.
Yeah.
But
right.
like.
But a lot of these people keep refilling them
what
and
they-
not getting off the Suboxone,
But that's the problem, and that's the whole
creating another
that's-
addiction.
That's the whole business of why we were in the Middle East. They
were
knew-
guarding poppy fields.
They knew they were gonna have tens and tens and thousands of construction jobs from building these rehab centers.
Billions of dollars from the drugs.
Billions all over the place.
Yeah.
The Oxy 80s, which started the wave of the heroin and then the fentanyl. Now you
Yep.
get the Suboxone line. It's a fucking 5-phase fucking profit.
It's the same shit.
Like it's.
Why do you think we're at war with the Middle East? Because we're fighting over oil and drugs.
Yeah.
Oil and drugs. It's always oil and drugs. Oil and drugs. Because
I mean-
we take that drug and then we sell it to our inner city people and we fucking
not for nothing.
imprison
I mean,
them.
not for nothing. Like,
It's fucked
Semper Fi,
up.
Like, does anyone with a real brain like think we're actually scared of a bunch of dudes that have no shoes swinging on monkey bars for training? Like,
I mean,
we're
maybe.
there taking their shit. We're there taking their shit.
We're literally taking
Right.
their
You
shit.
know what I mean? We're taking their shit. We're
Yeah.
fucking them up, and we're taking their shit.
Stealing candy from a baby.
And then
And
we're
that's how
telling,
they
and then
make
we're
their
telling
money.
dumb Americans that we're saving the world.
Right.
Yeah.
While we're coming
Right.
back here to
Heroes.
poison our own people to make money. From their
Poison
land.
our own people within our.
You know what I mean?
Our own food is highly processed, has glyphosate sprayed all over it, has all these preservatives that are
They have
totally.
a ton of preservatives that are illegal in like pretty much
Every
every,
other
other
country.
country
Yeah.
except for the U.S.
And it's just terrible to see that like
Pop Tart section.
every
You can get any
well they
Pop
say
Tart
like
you
when you go
want.
to the grocery store, right, all the middle aisles are terrible. Like they say to only shop around the outside. Why? Because those are the fresh things, the produce,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
meats,
yeah,
the
yeah.
cheese, the dairy, the eggs, all on the outside, right? All the middle is the Pop Tarts, the cereals, the fucking everything, the candy, the chips. Yeah,
Hot
right.
sauce.
So
Yeah, facts.
but it's like it is very true though that like listen, I don't know why.
Do you know how badly I wish I could be one of those people that just like believes things?
Just wish that everyone was inherently good.
That just like believed like, oh, this
In
is
a better
happening.
world.
Oh, the TV said that. Yeah, that's real. Oh,
Yeah.
Like, oh,
But life is cruel. And you know what I find is like
There's just
I-
simple-minded.
right.
Not to talk down, but like
No, but you're right though. It's simple-minded people
it's like
getting
it's
it taken
simple-minded.
advantage of.
Yes, but like we said before, it's not their fault that they're like that. But that's
No.
just over years of fucking
Of being indoctrinated.
society
Yeah.
making them that way.
And I want to say like you're a very clearly well-read person to understand, and like it seems like you have a good moral compass, and like because you could be a cruel person if you wanted to, right? You could get gotcha, you know what I mean? You could get people, but you don't. It's because you've had the perspective that like
it's because I can't.
yeah, you can't because you've been
can't.
through something
I don't have-
spiritual.
I don't have the luxury of being. Do you know how badly some days I wish I could be a fucking asshole?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I hear you. Some days
I
you,
know.
you want to let loose
Oh,
on
I
someone.
know.
It's not, yeah.
Yeah.
How badly I want to just be a dick. I wish life is easier. Like I said, God.
That's
True.
the easy
God
way.
God is a tough road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God
True.
is tough.
True.
God, peace, inner peace, clarity, vision,
Being able to
discipline,
sleep at night.
discipline.
Yeah.
It's all tough.
Yeah.
Being a father, not just being a dad, not just a father. It's all tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not easy,
Yeah.
right? You know how badly some days I'm just like, man, I wish I was a scumbag again. That shit was easy as fuck.
It's hard
It's
to
the
be
easy-
a kinder person.
Easy way out.
Yeah. Why do you think all the billionaires in the world are usually terrible fucking scumbags?
Why do you think they made our society so comfortable and so this and that? Because they knew everyone would just be a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Not that anyone's a piece of shit. We're all the same.
Yeah.
We're all just victims of our own egos and victims of our surroundings. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
True. It's true.
I was the biggest piece of dog shit ever.
But no, but I think there's something to say that you could be a cruel dickhead of a person, but you're not. Ty, you could be a fucking asshole if you wanted to be, and you're not.
Ty's an asshole.
But you know what I mean? Is like you could be a fucking asshole in this world, and you guys aren't, and like that's
because
special
when
to me.
You know for a fact.
You know what I mean?
That's exactly because I'm only not an asshole because I selfishly know I'm gonna get fucked in the end.
Right, karma will come back around.
Not
right,
even karma. It's just it's
God,
just ego.
yeah.
It's just energy in which it perpetuates and it propels and you
right.
eventually hit a wall.
It comes back around. Yeah,
You know what I mean? I make mistakes. I'm not perfect, but I don't have the luxury of being an asshole. I don't have the luxury of hating on people. I don't have the luxury of being a scumbag. I just don't have that luxury anymore. Like I said, you can't go back once you go down that road.
Yeah,
You
no.
can't go back. There's no retreat.
No, it's
You know
true.
what I
Your
mean?
conscience eats
You're
away
stuck.
at you.
Because
Yeah,
I know for the rest of my life,
You're aware.
I know how to identify my ego.
yeah,
My ego.
yeah.
I don't give a fuck about anybody else.
You can never go back to watching the news and be like, oh yeah, that's real.
I could never go back to committing to a woman and she was my girlfriend and cheating on her. I just can't.
That's growth.
That's just one thing. There's a million other things that I can't
Right.
go back to.
One example.
It's just not even an option. Like, you know what I mean?
That's a
And
lot of
I'm no
growth.
fucking saint. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's just, it is what it is, man.
No,
That program was created in 1921, and I went through it in 2016. And there's no going back for me. Like,
It
Yeah.
still works.
I mean,
Obviously.
it's clear that
Fucking still
you've
works.
experienced a lot of growth, so much so that some people will never even get close to that type of growth in life.
like I said,
You know what I
because our
mean?
society won't even allow it.
Won't even allow it. They don't want you to.
No.
They don't want to see a higher spirited individual. You know what I mean?
It's dangerous
It's-
to.
it's dangerous to the Matrix.
They're scared
trust
of
me,
it.
if Jerusalem knew
Is-
about me, they'd shoot me right now.
Well, is it or is it not true
Facts.
that love is 10 times more powerful than hate? Yes or no?
It's 100%.
It's not even
Yeah.
comparable.
But the tough thing is that like love and hate aren't even real.
well, yeah.
They're emotions.
Right.
So it's like you can't. I couldn't hate you if I tried.
Right.
Because I don't love you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just
Like it's all emotions.
yes.
You know what I mean? People kill each other
Over these fake
that don't even
emotions.
know each other.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Everyone I've ever put my hands on to harm, I probably would have liked them a lot.
Right. Yeah.
I didn't
That's
hate them
a good point.
whatsoever.
Right.
Yeah, people who kill each other in war don't even know each other. They're just told to do it because
They're
this
just
blah, 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 blah.
told, yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. You know what I
That's
mean? They didn't hate
crazy.
that person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But what I
Like,
mean is like just spreading kind energy is way more powerful than being a dickhead, right? Like,
oh, dude,
you get so much more
way
out of
more
that.
with honey than vinegar, man.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Right. With
Way
honey, you
more.
attract. Right. It's powerful.
Especially
that,
with women, young men out there. Be nice.
Be
Hell yeah.
nice.
Be nice. Get you a lot farther.
How do you listen? You attract flies with shit, and you attract bees with honey.
That's right.
That's how it goes.
That's right.
But yeah, there's
That's all it is.
there's a lot more. There's so much more value in integrity, morals, and discipline. You know, spreading love.
And that's
doing
the other
kind
thing
things.
too. I want to touch on too is like there are a lot of people in this world that can't do it.
Yeah.
They need to dissect their mind first to get the body spirit. Some people
Yeah.
like you guys are well enough.
It took a lot of work on my end as well.
Yeah,
Took
for
a-
sure.
I've hit rock bottom 50 times, so many times.
For sure.
Yeah.
Where I had to keep
It's-
learning. I was fucking up, kept fucking up until
Learn from just mistakes.
There are
It's
some,
just
there, you know how
mistakes.
many men out there that have driven to a gym and can't even get out of their car to go work out?
I've been there.
For sure.
I've felt that.
For
yeah.
sure. And that they can't, like, that's why, like, I love all these people like David Goggins and all these people. But, yo, there's got to be
Yeah.
somebody else out there, like, because a lot of these men out here need help in
Yeah.
order to get to that point where they can actually start practicing discipline.
They're so
discipline
easily
is not
susceptible.
something you can just do.
Yeah, true.
For even a well person, you need to develop it.
Yeah,
Like, so for a sick guy, yo, he might never get there
Yeah.
unless somebody gets him to unfuck his mind.
well,
You
think
know what I
of,
mean? Because men, we have damaged our men and women so much
yeah,
that
they're
they
following,
need emotional and spiritual and mental guidance.
but they follow false idols. Like here's what
For sure.
Like let me explain. Like I don't think Andrew Tate's an inherently bad person from what he says, but he is this super extra what's the term, hyperbolic version of an alpha male that young susceptible males that you're talking about that are disenfranchised, that are struggling, will look to for guidance because they don't have it anywhere else, and so they'll follow him because they think that that's what a real man is. I'm not saying that Andrew Tate isn't a real man, but I think there's definitely more grayness to a real man. There's more emotion. There's more. It's not just I'm a fucking Viking warrior. Like
Well, he's a lot more deep than that.
I agree. Like I've gotten
he's
more
hyper intelligent.
He is a very smart individual. I
Right,
agree.
he is-
But when he first came out, I don't think he was as intelligent as he is now.
Because again, it's progression.
Yes, he himself
Because
has
if you
grown.
listen to him speak now, he's flawless.
He's you're right.
flawless.
After him getting imprisoned for
He's flawless.
trying to bag him,
And that's where you
He's-
see, like you said, when you
That's
when you
true.
heard me speak 4 years ago, and you hear me speak now, and
Big
now if
difference.
somebody hears me speak in 10 years from now, it's gonna be like,
what a difference.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's you, like Andrew Tate, literally saved my life.
Really?
And like
Hell yeah.
again, I don't look up to anybody, but it was just timing.
Yeah.
I
Well, he
was
was
timing.
influential as hell.
It was
you know what I mean?
timing
Because
he reminded me who the hell I was.
right. No, and I don't
yeah.
think what he's doing is inherently wrong. Like I said, I just think there's so many susceptible young men that are looking for guidance because they don't get it anywhere else.
Yeah.
They're not able to express themselves the way they want to because, like you said, society doesn't want it to be. Because
Yeah.
there's power in young men that are susceptible. And that's why I think they did what they did to Andrew Tate is because he was garnering this power.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like you said, I think he has cleaned up his act big time for sure. He is very much more articulate than he already was. And like, I don't think he's ever preached anything bad. He's always preached about being healthy, staying in shape, making sure
Yeah.
you take care of your mental, your physical, which is really 99% of the battle. You know what I mean?
And that's another thing is like Andrew Tate like he's, I mean, a huge problem. And I was, like I said, everything that I talk about, I once mistaked it.
yeah, we all
Yeah.
have.
You know what I mean? I'm not sitting up here ever talking about things that I haven't fucked up, learned from, and progressively are trying to get better in. That's
Yeah.
just.
Yeah, you're staying in your lane.
That's exactly. I'm
Yeah.
not going to sit
You're not
up
speaking
here.
about things you
I'm,
don't know.
I'm not going to sit here and talk about science. Like I'm not gonna talk about shit I don't know about. I
Right.
just can't. But I know
And
that
I respect
Yeah.
so many young men. A man's real natural purpose, down to his biological core,
to provide.
is to protect and provide for a female. And
I agree.
And because of feminism and because of all the masculinity being taken from men, and all because of women gaining all this masculinity as well, there are so many men out there that are just chasing women
Yeah.
non-stop, chasing. It's
Losing
it's
themselves in the process.
losing themselves in the process, and it's like I gotta wake up to all these men, and like Andrew Tate said, and I appreciate him for saying it to these young men because it's like, yo, it's 2020.
There's more to life.
So there's this thing I like to say. It's called spiritual reality, not spirituality. Because if you don't have reality, you cannot be spiritual.
Respect.
I like that.
So these kids got to wake up. It's 2025. You live in the Western world. There is not a woman that needs a man for anything.
True.
Period.
It's true.
True.
Period. There
That's a
is
good
no
point.
more chasing and courting women.
Right.
You need to attract them
Yeah.
by building yourself up.
Yup.
Yes.
Through masculinity, through pain, through suffering, through getting smarter, through getting in better shape, through getting a better
Growing.
job,
Discipline.
getting more
Discipline.
honest, getting more stoic, getting more secure with yourself. If
Yeah.
a girl cheats on you, are you gonna break? If so, you shouldn't be dating.
Right.
Period.
Yes.
Yeah.
Period.
Dude, you're saying the shit that is
So-
harsh, but people need to hear.
That's what I'm saying. Because
Yeah.
No woman needs you for anything, guys. Period.
True.
Period. Wake up.
This
Very
day and age,
true.
especially.
And I'm not saying I wish a woman needed me. That'd be
Yeah.
amazing.
Who wouldn't? Yeah.
That'd be amazing. We don't live there.
We don't.
We don't live there.
It's-
Sorry.
That ship has sailed.
Like, you know what I mean?
But what a woman wants is, like you said, someone that's secure, strong, holds value in themselves, disciplined.
Yeah.
All these things. And how do you get better? Is by growing your own personality, finding out who you are. Like you said, you woke up one day and you were like, who am I? Like, what am I really doing? And I felt that before. Is like, what the fuck was I made for then? You know what I mean? Like, what is my purpose? Who am I
and
supposed
I'll
to
tell
be?
you what every man's purpose is to serve God. And then women are supposed to follow your relationship with God.
Do you know-
Because they admire you. Not because you're not special, I'm not special. But if you genuinely have a relationship with God, it's irresistible. Women love it.
Do you know who Shiloh?
Because it's true. It's honest. It's not selfish.
Right.
It's not self-seeking. It's not
Yeah.
self-absorbed.
It's real.
That's what all the women complain about. He does this. He does. They're complaining about the traits that you don't have from God. That's
Facts.
what they.
Preach.
That's
It's
so
what it is.
You know who Shia LaBeouf
Dude.
is, right?
That's crazy.
You guys remember Shia LaBeouf, of course.
Yeah.
So Shia LaBeouf was also a person that hit like a rock bottom, similar type of thing, where I listened to his podcast where he was on John Bernthal's podcast called Real Ones. John Bernthal's a beast. I love that guy. And they were just kind of getting real about,
Is that the Hot Wings? Yeah.
no, John Bernthal is the guy that plays Punisher in Marvel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was also in Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
He's a great actor, but Shia LaBeouf was talking about how at this point in his life, his point isn't to feel happy. My purpose
Happy's
is
not ever on the fucking.
yeah.
spectrum
His
for me.
purpose is to provide. His purpose is to give selfless acts of service. That's his purpose now. And when I heard him say that, that really kind of woke something in me and made me look at life a little differently. Like,
Dude, if you're a man chasing happiness, you need severe help. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with you. I've been there.
No,
I was a drug addict.
I'm just laughing 'cause
chasing comfort 24/7.
I see what you're
Oh,
saying,
God,
though.
if you're a
I'm
man
laughing, but I see what you're saying.
That's chasing to be happy. I
You're-
can't trust you.
Your priorities are in a weird place.
Yeah, how are you supposed to go to war?
Right.
How am I supposed to trust you?
Part of the yeah.
How could I, if I had a say I was married, how could I leave my wife with you if you're a man that chases happiness?
Right.
Right.
Part of the male experience is to suffer.
You're supposed
have
to
to suffer.
live in principles, in morals, in ethics that are selfless and good.
Correct.
Only thing that I care about in
Is
this
character.
life, is the people around me. That's all I care about. I don't care about myself at all. Like I said, I'm a man. We're born to die. We've been dying since the beginning of time. Building societies, protecting societies. We are builders and
Even
protectors.
societies die.
Exactly.
Entire civilizations wipe off.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. When you actually know God, it's not a fun place.
Yeah.
It's not a magical, happy place where we make all these connections. You help someone who needs help. If someone
Yeah.
comes to you and say, I want help, you sure?
Are you ready?
You sure?
You ready?
Are
For
you
this?
positive?
You sure okay. Let's do it. And you carry yourself a certain way and you're always ready to help somebody else that's ready to receive it, and you can't waste time on people that aren't ready to receive
save
it.
everyone.
Because you need to have certain things in place. You have to. You have to be honest, open-minded, and willing, and you have to be desperate. Because people that are desperate, their egos have crashed. Ego's a survival mechanism. It crashes. That's rock bottom.
Open-minded
You know
is
what I mean?
huge.
So that's
Self-aware,
that-
open-minded,
that's
super important.
unwilling and honest. If
Yeah.
your ego's activated, you're not going to be honest. You're going to repel truth. You're going to repel
You
all
have
these
shame and
things.
embarrassment
You're gonna-
and all these
exactly.
things.
So it's like you can't waste your time.
Yeah.
It's not that that person is invaluable. They have the same value as anyone else on the planet. But
They're just not ready to receive it yet.
if you're trying to give them, if you're, because they have to do it. You have to guide them. They have to do it. You don't do shit. That person does it. He receives it. That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You're not God. I'm not a prophet. No one's a fucking apostle or a goddamn. Like everyone's online thinking they got all the. No one's got shit. It's universal truth that's been written for thousands of fucking years. If you diagnose yourself and you fucking do it, you fucking get better. End of story.
Yeah.
No
The
one's
story.
special.
No, you're right.
Like, you know what I mean?
It's
So
simple.
You're
you
right.
can't you
Simple.
can't present it to somebody that's telling you to fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
No, you're right.
You know what I
Listen,
mean?
if
Like, it is what it is.
say some divine being gave me all the tools I needed 10 years ago in my life to secure the life I wanted, I would not have been able to curate that because I don't know what I would do with those tools.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
understand it, right?
That's yeah.
But now, 10 years from now, where you said now I'm ready to receive it, if now it came to me, I would be way more open-minded, more self-aware of what I'm being given because
sure.
I can see a perspective. But if you're not ready to receive it, you can't get anywhere with that person. You'll never get anywhere.
And that's the thing. Like you have to almost like it's tough to. You have to almost be like suicidal, not like completely suicidal.
No, I see what you're saying.
But like
The
your
desperation
ego, because
shit.
people take a look at me at certain points of my addiction and my alcoholism. When I was living on the street, when I was in a psych ward, when I was in maximum security too.
You have to be at rock bottom. Yeah, I see what you're
None of
saying.
those places I was in rock bottom. Like rock bottom is not an external thing.
Yeah,
See.
it's a mental. Yeah,
If the rock bottom was external, why are all the homeless people in Boston out there? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
what? It's
Right.
not external.
it's a
Your
yes.
ego breaks.
Yes.
It's not meant to be in this society. It's not meant to take on all the things it takes on. We're not supposed to have this laptop and this,
Right,
and all
correct.
this bullshit everywhere and all
Yeah.
this judgment, all this social media, all this bullshit. The ego's not meant to deal with everything that we have today in this world.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
That's why no one that lives in the third world countries killing each other in the Amazon ever killed themselves, because
Right.
they don't have all this.
The-
punky
They're not
horseshit.
receiving
Yes.
8 billion people's worth of
Their
bad
mind
news every
isn't
day on
How much
fucking
Twitter.
dopamine
polluted.
are we hitting every day? I mean, how much
So
oxytocin?
much.
Dude, blue light, what you get from electronic screens is stimulating you.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's why it's called the death scroll, because you get stuck in the phone trapping you in through the blue light.
And the apps are designed to be addictive as well.
And the
Yeah,
apps
man.
design, but like I said,
All that.
like you said, we're not designed to be taking 8 billion people's worth of bad news on social media every day, and that's what people is reading on Twitter, on Instagram.
Dude, we're magical creatures with an ego and a conscience, created in the vision of an almighty power, and we're playing with these fucking bullshit, fucking up our brain.
That's the best way to put it.
Yo.
Ultimately, that's the best way to put it.
Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
So true.
and we're lost creatures, Spence.
We're living in heaven and we're just making it hell.
Yeah, for sure.
We
it's the devil's world.
we praise a higher power, a God, right? But yet we destroy and pollute the world that we were given.
For sure.
How does that make sense? We poison our waters.
Well, I'm not like a huge scripture guy, but
No, but
it
like
says
how crazy.
it says in the Bible, like in different scriptures of the Testaments, it says like the world is the devil's world.
Well, like
This is God made us in His image, like. But dude, like, look around. Like, I don't.
The devil makes
I
your
said it earlier.
experience.
It's so much easier to be selfish and self-seeking and self-centered and self-absorbed and
Yeah.
sin. It's easy.
It
It's
is.
not hard. The path of least resistance
yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
is sin.
You're right.
The path of glory and peace.
It's hard.
And they know all this.
Mm.
So they gave us all the comfort. They gave us everything we need to be trapped within ourselves.
We'll never break through.
You're absolutely correct in the fact that it is much easier to do the wrong thing.
Because people, look how I can tell you're a very smart kid.
Oh, thank you.
Look how
Likewise.
smart. Look how smart. Look how much people like sit around and they talk about this bullshit all day.
Yeah,
When really all the answers are coming from a kid who has an alternative diploma.
I hear
Right,
you.
yeah.
I hear
You
you.
know what I mean?
I hear you.
Like
Yeah.
because the answers have been written for thousands of years, man.
It's ancestral.
And
Yeah.
we're sitting here talking about stuff that doesn't exist. Like it's not real.
Literally does not exist.
You know what I mean? And you're sitting here agreeing with me. You went to college, right?
I did.
Yeah. You're sitting here agreeing with me. I'm a fucking degenerate. You know what I mean?
Not
You know what I mean?
not to say that going to college makes you an educated person,
but I'm just
but I
that's
see
the
what you're
whole
saying.
Purpose of what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's
No,
the whole
I see what you're
purpose of what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And people are just overthinkers. That's all we do is overthink
Yeah.
instead of just see truth and take action upon it.
Yeah.
That's it. Like,
Well, a lot of part of education and knowledge is your effort.
Yeah.
You know, it's not about getting the fanciest degrees from the fanciest institutes. What it's about is, are you doing the work? Are you doing the research? Are you actually putting yourself in situations where you're experiencing the full weight of everything, and then are you able to then from
everything
there?
I've ever educated myself on was for humans.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck
that's
about anything else.
That's something you'll never get in a textbook. Is how you deal with people in
Yeah.
life, and everything you do in life. What do?
And
You deal with fucking people.
Every single bit of neuroscience I've researched and all the fucking TED Talks I've sit through and listened to and all the things I've done and studied on, I picked the ones that were actually factual, that directly related to actual theology and actual spirituality and actual, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about which cells are floating where and whatever. Like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
took the exact, this is why men and women are different. Okay. This is why, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I relate it to the spirituality and I relate it to, you know, the emotional and psychology aspect of it. So that because I only care about the things that make people okay. And I take people through the 12 steps. So as much backup as I have to that old scripture that releases you, but these new kids, they need backup because their brains are fucking bugging.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're absolutely
Like,
correct. You're absolutely correct.
so I need more. As time goes on, I've realized when I'm trying to help people get better, I need more knowledge than just that textbook has. I need knowledge that backs up that textbook.
Yeah.
Because they have to go through the work. I don't do anything to get anyone well. They have to go through the work. No one heals anyone. Only you can heal you. That's
Amen.
another fucking thing I
Amen.
need to fucking that I need to talk about.
Amen.
Ain't
Only you.
nobody's fucking special.
No
Amen.
one's fucking
Nobody's special. Only
Amen.
you can heal you. But people need help and they need guidance.
yeah,
Yep.
You know what I mean? I can't sit here and give you relationship advice.
yeah.
I've been with I don't know how many women and I'm divorced. So how the hell
Yeah.
can I sit here and give you relationship advice? You know what I mean? What I can do
Is show you what I
is
did right and
guide
wrong.
you so you
Yeah.
can do the work so you can become your best self so you have the best chance at having a healthy relationship, which has nothing to do with me.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. No, that's a really great way to put it. Is that like at the end of the day, like you said, it's on you, and like a lot of people think that they can change other people.
No, yeah, you can't.
But
yeah, you
but
can't.
think about how difficult it is to do the work on yourself and change yourself.
Oh.
That's some of the hardest shit you'll ever do in
Brutality.
your life. Number
Brutality.
one, and number two, you think you'll do that for someone else? How on earth could you ever do that for someone else?
It's a delusional
That's a
mindset of the
delusional
ego.
Yes, legit. And a lot of people are these. I call them NPCs, where they're lost in this delusion.
Yeah.
And it's like, how do you wake someone up out of it? Well, unfortunately, they have to be ready to receive it.
And
It has
that's
to be
where
up
I
to them.
talk about this journey's lonely.
It is lonely.
Because no one else
And
wants to do it.
And honestly, I've been very fortunate that I've had a lot of good friends that were there along the journey. Like
For
Ty, Ty being one of my friends during that was huge because he's someone that is aware of that.
For sure.
You know what I mean? And like a lot of people aren't aware of that. They can't comprehend the work you're doing. But someone like Ty that's open-minded, self-aware individual was open-minded and could see it.
Yeah, you
know
guys
what
are
I
both
mean?
very smart, bright young kids.
No, and
for sure.
I think yet,
Hey, just trying to get like big bro.
yeah, legit.
Big Spence. Yes,
But
sir.
Spence, dude, like I feel so
Put
bad.
us on.
We've been on this for 2.5 hours. I didn't even get
We've
to
been on it
ask.
for 2.5
It does not
hours.
feel that long.
It felt like 20 minutes.
It felt like 20
Dude,
minutes.
I am tired. Dude.
I know.
Yeah.
We've been going for 2 hours and 30 minutes, and like it sucks we didn't get to talk about the MMA. And I'm a huge MMA fan. I love.
I don't
UFC.
fight MMA. I don't wrestle.
Well,
I don't do
bare knuckle
jiu-jitsu.
boxing. You know,
Wait,
you know
so-
what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I did want to ask. Bare knuckle, is that strictly boxing?
Strictly
Yeah,
hands.
yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
Strictly hands.
Hands,
but
baby.
you're within the MMA community. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's-
yeah, for sure.
You're still a part of a martial art,
For sure.
and we got to do this. We need a part two because I got to get into the deeps about the boxing of it.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm so glad we get into the more spiritual side of things because I think we're
This
spiritual
is,
people.
this is the important shit.
This is the important shit. This is
important
real
shit.
shit, right?
Yeah.
This is
This is the only shit I talk about.
But yeah, but some people aren't.
You know what I mean?
Some people will
It's the only
watch
thing that
this and they
matters.
won't be able to accept it. You know what I mean? Because they're not ready yet.
And that's fine.
And that's fine.
Yeah, you know.
Bookmark this. Come back when you're ready.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm glad we could do this because I haven't had a really spiritual conversation like this in a while, and I think
It helped me too.
Yeah, dude, this was sick because I think we
I
resonated.
definitely learned some shit for sure.
We learned some shit. We resonated on some similar things. We recognize that this is real shit.
Yeah.
You know, you're
And the most important thing we recognize is that we care about people.
ultimately that's
Care
what.
about people.
In order for us
There's
to
nothing
win,
here that we said that you know what I mean. Like everything that we all said here tonight, like it's because we care
Humanity is
about
good.
people. I care about every fucking person because I know there's
They go
a
through hardship.
reason for every fucking thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everything, man.
I'm with
and
you.
if we just did better as a whole in a society, less people would get dropped through those cracks. Like,
Amen.
you know what I mean? Like,
Facts.
Amen, dude.
Look out for your neighbor.
That's outstanding.
Look out for
I don't know
everyone.
how else better to say it. I agree 100% that we have the resources to really do some good, and we don't do
we
it.
have the resources to do anything.
And people are hurting. People are fucking hurting out there.
And the thing is, what really hurts me is that we can't even help people around the world until we fix ourselves.
You can only put your.
Right.
You know
You
what
can't
I
put
mean?
on
Like,
someone else's oxygen mask. You gotta
You
put
know how
yours on
many days
first.
I just sit here and fascinate about getting rich and like somehow helping people fix themselves, and then like starting a mercenary team and going around the world and killing warlords and stuff like with millions of dollars. Like I literally like dream.
That would
about
be
that shit.
fucking crazy.
That would be hero shit.
Like,
That would be hero shit.
That's where my brain goes when I'm by myself. You know what I mean? Fucking.
But
Well, the warlords
It's
are here
doable.
first.
You know what
we
I
gotta
mean?
we gotta get them out.
No, it's
But-
we need to help the individual person, and the individual person needs a society that pushes that you need to help yourself. Like I said, we were all taught to go to school and make friends. We weren't taught about the ego. We weren't taught about the conscience. We weren't taught about we have to make friends with ourselves first. Then we attract the
Yep.
people that are supposed to be in our lives. We
Amen.
weren't taught any of that stuff. We were taught just go, blah, 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 blah.
yeah.
And you wonder why kids go to fucking juvie and you fucking
While the world's all
the
fucked
world's all
up.
fucked up, dude. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is. Like it's
Well-
just basic, fundamental, like kindergarten level shit.
Right.
And
What's
everyone's
one-
talking about political parties?
What's one positive? Yeah. What's one positive light you can give to people right now to end this? What's the silver lining?
I would, if I could say anything, I would just say, you're worth it. You know what I mean? You're worth it because
Hell yeah.
I was a
Yep.
person that was written off by his own family, gave up on him. Everybody gave up on him. I had nothing. You know what I mean? And I didn't know I was worth it. I've attempted suicide multiple times. I've overdosed. I've done horrific things in my life. You know what I mean? And I genuinely knew from the bottom of my core, my ego made me believe, so it was real at that time, that I was not worth it. And the answers are inside of you. They're not around you, I promise.
You got everything you need already.
You have everything you need already. The power is within you. It is not around you. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
You have to seek that universal truth. You have to seek from the beginning that you can remember yourself being awake. Every resentment that you've ever had, you need to turn it around on yourself and find your part in it. You need to diagnose your fear, diagnose your sex conduct and your conduct. You need to read that to somebody in confidential. You need to start praying, start sitting with yourself. You don't have to meditate, but sit with yourself quietly for 10 minutes a day. Shut that brain down, shut everything down. You need to reprogram. And just remember there's people around the world that it's hard when you're in your ego. It's hard when you're in your ego to even get to
do anything,
to get
right?
to a state of gratitude
Yeah.
where you can actually envision people around the world in detrimental pain that you could never experience.
Facts.
Like detrimental pain. Like right now there's a 10-year-old kid looking for his parents who are both dead, and he's just looking to get some water, and he's got no shoes on, he's got no family, and someone could just take him off the streets. Like and
Crazy.
literally like
And it's
like,
true.
And people in America, we have the luxury of complaining about our bet didn't go through on DraftKings or something. Like
Eggs being $12.
you know what I mean? So
Right.
it's just the answers are within you. That's
all it is. Simplicity.
That's it. Simplicity.
You got what you need. All we got
That
is
was
all we
great.
need.
That's really
Simplicity.
important for people to hear that they are worth it.
I never understood, and I struggled with it for years and years and years. All men are created equal, and I didn't understand it. I tried to philosophize it in my head for years, but until I knew God, is that I knew all men are equal, and we have to take our land back and our nation back, and yeah.
Facts. No,
Well,
I mean,
I don't know how else better to say. I agree.
break it down.
People are worth it, and just do the work. Do
Yep.
the work. There's no
Yep.
other way to put it.
Work on yourselves. You got everything you need already.
It's there. You just gotta tap into it.
Tap into it.
Believe in yourself, even when you don't fucking believe in you. Believe in yourself.
Come back. Hey, if you're still watching this pod, which
Rewatch it again.
Is this live?
Yes, this
this is live.
Oh,
This is
shit.
live.
Live on
it's
YouTube.
live, and we're gonna post it.
Live on
also,
YouTube, and we're
too,
gonna
so.
repost it. And
I had no idea it was live.
it's, but dude, thank you so much for being here. I think that there's a lot of value in this podcast that I can't wait to myself listen back and find the gems.
Yeah, for
You know,
sure.
especially like someone, I think I can resonate with you. Been through some shit, and like, you know, you mentioned about how you're not perfect still. You know, you still make mistakes. Just because you've done all this work doesn't make you an infallible creature. It just makes you understand more that you just have to try harder every single day.
Yep.
And it's 1% better every day. Just trying to be the guy in the mirror.
When I'm 70, it's still going to be the same thing.
Still the same. I still want to. I'm not trying to. A lot of people will peak young. I'm not trying to peak young. I want to peak when I'm 100, when I'm still going. You know?
I don't even believe there's a peak.
There's never a peak, right? Because I'm constantly always learning, right?
Not a
Always a
peak.
student, never the master.
Always.
And
changing.
something could happen tomorrow, and you could be brought down 6 levels. That's the whole beauty of life.
Rock bottom can hit you whenever.
And then you hit that same peak level with a new perspective that you were at before that you didn't have that time. And then
And you just break another ceiling.
Yep.
Bam, bam, bam. Fuck yeah, Spence. Thank you so much for being here, dude. For
was
real.
my
This was
pleasure, man.
crazy.
My
Yeah.
pleasure.
The live crowd, thank you. Give it up.
Let's go.
We
Spence,
appreciate
thank
it.
you for having us. I
Good
appreciate it. That was a
shit.
great talk, dude.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. That's all.
Peace.